Hey guys, welcome back to RERole. I don't know if you remember me, but I was one of the original members way back when we started. My name's Skylar, and I've been gone for a few months, and I'm so excited to be back. I can't wait to join in this session with you guys. Let's go. What?
Wait, Kobe, I thought
I think
you were supposed to tell him that he's not playing tonight, right?
I thought.
Wait.
We still have another week of Tilnira.
Yeah.
Dude looks like he came like straight off of the hike.
I just leave, or
is he still?
He's still here.
Do I get my one?
Yeah. Oh, hey, Scout.
Oh, and yeah, let's go. And guess what? We're going to be running all night. Not one, not two, but 3 hours.
Get him out.
Back to Tilnira, baby.
Get him out now. Oh,
and I choked.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. Final episode of our 16-part Daggerheart live play. Last time, our intrepid heroes had a lovely time in a cave with a villager who had too many eyeballs. Nothing bad happened, and they enjoyed it thoroughly. After being informed that their invitations aren't good enough to see the Countess directly, they're off to visit the mysterious Golden Green Witch to see if she can help them see the Countess and find their way home. So more specifically, as you came down the bluff where the doctor's secret lab was, you found yourself again at the crossroad. To your left, the cemetery. To your right, path back to the village. And on the opposite side of the village, you'll find, supposedly, a hidden away homestead underneath a bluff on the opposite side. And that's really all the information that you guys had at the moment, as you are all mostly disheveled from your fun time you had in the cave.
Yeah. All right. Keep an eye out for anything evil. Yeah. As we head in the direction, I will like to try and sniff any foul smells or evil.
All right, well, give me an instinct then.
It's went well last time, so.
Yeah.
9 with fear. Guys, you gotta give him fear early to keep things interesting.
I appreciate it. Mm-hmm. There we go, yeah. As Reggie, you're walking stiffly. You just kind of feel like you're falling into a rhythm that you kind of keep pulling yourself out of. Suddenly you find yourself pushed aside as Syndrix takes the lead and starts sniffing the air. One, it helps you snap out of it, but it also kind of scares you. So you're a little unfocused there. And Syndrix, you sniff the air and you smell grass. I'm sure somebody with a hay fever might find that evil. But
not me.
Yeah, no, Syndrix strong.
Yeah, that would be a weakness.
Too tough to have allergies.
Yeah.
But no, you guys continue on for a while.
Passes the sniff check. Okay.
Yeah. And you just find your way through the village. It's when people are at work. You see you've been here for what you feels much longer than a day, but the orb in the sky is only partially covered. You can see the sun setting on the farther islands. But it looks like the villagers are still out and about. You can see them in the distance, still working away in the fields. Over all this time, it doesn't seem they made a ton of progress, but it seems everyone kind of works at their own pace around here.
Is Are there any signs of the thing around here? Like any
No.
tracks, residue, anything like that?
Yeah, you were told that the thing kind of rarely wanders into the village.
Okay.
But you can probably presume he's somewhere on the outskirts.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, there's no real signs of him.
Okay.
You could probably make a mess and summon him.
No.
Yeah. No, even I don't
I'm
want to do
good.
that. Yeah.
Reggie just keeps walking.
All right. You continue on, and soon enough, you find yourselves on the far edge of the village. New territory. Before you, the ground seems to slope gently down, a little different than the ground the more hilly terrain that you walked away from. It's still the kind of based on that gradual slope coming down from the Countess's manor. And you just see these kind of more random outcroppings of bluffs. They don't really appear to have any real rhyme or reason. It seems a little unnatural in this part. But yeah, there's just several bluffs set up in the distance and a small dirt path that looks mostly untraveled. Just a tracker could see that there's a set or two of footsteps leading up and down. But no, just it leads out into these grasslands. No real fields in this area.
Okay.
This green gold grass.
Well, if the colors mean anything, then I think we're headed in the right direction. This is the way that Rodul said to go, right?
Fits the script.
All right, let's hurry. I think I've had enough of this place already.
All right. With spirits high, you guys trek forward for a little bit. Who wants to take the lead?
Not Reggie.
Let's follow the sniffing nose dog.
All right.
I'll say that even Cindrix looks reluctant, but looking at these two, I will hesitantly take the lead.
All right. Why don't you give me an instinct? Let's see what you find.
17 with fear.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Start traveling for a while, and you don't find a lot. It's just mostly these bluffs that seem to kind of. There's a lot. Some of them seem almost hewn and cut off in the direction away from the manor. And as you walk for a while, you're looking around. The village starts to shrink in the distance. And you don't see anything. You kind of turn back to report to your friends, and
No.
A bluff or two back, you see hidden a door. It's this rounded door. It's this just green wood. A nice silver doorknob is on it, polished, kind of sparkling in that few glints of sun. There is an unlit lantern that dangles from the top of the kind of overhang. And you see, even from this distance, some various planters and pots filled with alien-looking plants. Things you'd put in planters. You know, plants.
I don't get it. So what's in the planters?
Mushrooms.
I'm gonna.
Now we're talking.
I'm gonna
All right.
turn, and I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna point at the door and then just start walking that way.
All right.
I'll pick up the pace behind him.
I stay very
Interesting.
close.
And soon enough, you find yourself in front of the store. It smells kind of nice. Herby. That same gentle breeze that comes by occasionally rustles the grass around you.
I'll step up to the door, and I'll like raise my hand to knock on it. But right before I do, just kind of look at you two. I'll say, "Please don't leave my side again." And then
I'm gonna like reach over to like take his other arm and then remember what happened last time and just kind of like put my hand back down on my side sheepishly.
I'll knock on the door.
To no response.
They said it was a witch. You have to cast a spell to open the door.
No. Don't cast fireball on her door. Yeah.
That would be the perfect spell, as the door is made of wood and probably pretty thin.
I'm gonna try the doorknob.
Wait.
I've already
As
done
you
it.
grab the doorknob.
Yeah.
Something bad?
I'm
You
gonna
just keep
turn it.
going?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if it's unlocked.
All right, yeah, sure enough, and it pops right open.
Yo, hold on. After you crack it open, like, I'm just gonna ask if anyone's there. Or should we take the sneaky approach?
No, absolutely not sneak into a witch's hut.
Reggie, you feel a push coming from the
Mhm.
door as it's being pushed open.
Towards us.
As a
Yeah.
shorter woman looks human. There's this very pale skin and beautiful blue eyes. This luscious golden hair is neatly and intricately tied around her head. She's wearing just this frilly dress, looks more appropriate on a princess than what you'd expect a witch.
And she's not made of glass?
She is not. She has a face. Looks human. Probably her most striking feature is that while her eyes themselves are beautiful, they look kind of dull. There also seems to be a giant spike shoved into her forehead and a talisman hanging down
There it is.
of her face just above her breasts.
Okay.
And she kind of looks out and just,
Yeah, her eyes are weird. I agree.
yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
most striking one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
Are you Sildextra?
Oh.
Cindrix is like reaching out to like touch the nail, but like hesitates right before.
I'm gonna slap his hand away.
She doesn't really seem to react to it.
Yeah.
Oh. The mistress, yes. And she closes the door.
Oh man.
Are you getting her for us? We're here to see her if she'll
You don't
see
hear a
us.
response.
I don't like this place, fellas.
But I do think that
It's all of this.
manners will potentially allow us to avoid another incident, especially
I
with
agree.
dealing with a witch. So let's not burn down her door or poke any spikes in her forehead.
All right.
Yeah, Reggie, no fireballs.
All right, senors.
And do we think this is all the Countess is doing? Or is this person specifically tied to the witch?
I assumed that this person's serving the Green Gold Witch, but I don't know the Green and Gold Witch's relationship with the Countess.
Me neither.
I don't know.
I thought maybe you'd know for some reason.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
We've been
I
here-
haven't
Want some
been-
conversation.
Same time as you.
Yeah, yeah, all right. And
Maybe we have something to like barter with, or we can offer a deal from out here.
Well, we already gave all our gold coins away.
I'm gonna knock on the door. Sildextra? We were sent by the Dr. Rodul. He said he was a friend of yours? We're here regarding invitations to the masquerade.
You kind of faintly, you hear some noise. And then you hear some stomping. As all of a sudden, the door is flung open. And a very angry looking woman with just this raven black hair and tan skin. She has a large eye with a purple iris and a this intricate eye patch over one of her eyes. In it is just a spider web with just spider web colored gold. She's golden jewelry is all over hands. She has bracelets, this choker with this golden spider emblem on it. She's just wearing this fancy black dress with this sheer sleeves and this where you looks like sheer leggings that have stitchings through it that makes it look like spider webs.
Human-ish?
She looks human.
Okay.
And as she swings open this door, almost like a green fire kind of licks out from under the eye patch. As suddenly, who you presume is Sildextra is screaming at you. What the fuck do you ceramic freaks want? Oh. You're not villagers.
No, ma'am.
What the hell are you doing here?
Oh, well, Dr. Rodul sent us.
She almost looks like she's ready to slam the door on you.
But we're not necessarily friends of his either. We're obviously not from here. We're just trying to get home. But we hear that the fastest way to do that would be maybe to talk to the Countess, and then to do that we had to get invitations to the ball or the masquerade or whatever it is. And so we've been working on that. We have one.
I see.
Or we have invitations in, but we don't have an invitation to speak with her. And we were told that you could help us with that.
Actually, you know what? There is something I'm interested in. I'm going to go prepare. I'll have my servants tend to you for a moment. Come in, come in. And she gestures you inside of her home, which the entryway seems nothing too impressive. There's dried herbs and everything just hanging, and it does have this earthy, natural vibe. Next to all these horrible little jarred creatures and bones seemingly strewn up and tacked to random places on the walls. A nice fire pit sits next to a rocking chair. As she kind of waves her hand, and the princess-looking girl kind of walks up to her. And she turns, grabs her by the face and kisses her on the cheek, and turns back to you and goes, "Oh, I'm sure you've heard my name. Sildextra." And as she goes to speak, the servant of hers kind of looks down for a second and interrupts Sildextra's next words with, "I thought your name was Samantha." As Sildextra stops, angrily glances at her servant before tugging the talisman off her head as she just collapses to the floor like a rag doll.
Oh.
It's Sildextra. Sildextra.
Okay.
That lovely pile there is my absolutely beautiful servant, Visera.
Sarah.
Visera. I named her myself. As she goes and places the talismans on her head, and it seems to magically just fix itself and mend to the spike. And she just kind of sits and gets herself up. And goes back to her kind of sluggish looking, just,
Hey, Sildextra,
Yes,
are you from this area?
I am not. But we'll
Really?
have time for that in a bit.
All right.
Oh, Riggy, as this, what you would all recognize as this, like a ribbit, a frog person, comes in, just like out of this back room, and kind of stares blankly. Similarly, she's wearing a more modest outfit, colorful, but nothing too fancy. Something you might see a higher class servant wear. But also, right in her forehead is the similar spike and talisman hanging down. Prepare some tea for the guests. Visera, entertain them. I need to prepare. And she walks past a bunch of beads hanging down from this archway as she parts them and heads into the back. And you're left with Visera, who's sitting there staring at you.
Huh.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Visera.
She kind of just... Yeah.
Great.
Do you guys think she was alive before she got spiked, or?
Yeah.
Oh, good. She remembers.
Where are you from?
I'm glad she
Visera?
remembers that part.
Yeah.
My home.
Do you remember anything about it?
I lived with my dad before he made a deal with the witch.
Well,
So, does your dad live nearby?
No. No. Far away. Nothing lives out here.
Finally, some answers. I'm gonna pull out, or I guess I wouldn't have one. I was gonna say pull out my notebook full of questions.
Gesture for Evander to
Yeah.
give you his book.
Yeah. You wrote down questions, right?
Questions about what?
The meaning of life and other things, but we can get into that later.
I'm gonna
The
look.
meaning of life is to feed.
I mean, everyone's got to eat.
We're
Certainly a
all
part of it.
fuel for fire.
I'm gonna like look at the beads that Sildextra just walked through, and like, I'm not gonna speak to this thing.
I am just like so racked with like the sadness that I have been through. Like an hour ago, I watched the only two people that I care about die,
Right.
and then since then it's been just worse and worse. And now we're dealing with a witch who's torturing these
Right.
like young people, and then like kissing them on the cheek, or just like just so uncomfortable by this entire island. I feel horrible for this person. There's seemingly nothing I can do to help, and I'm just frozen.
And she
Just
does
like-
appear to have a spike in her brain.
So overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I feel like pulling that out of her head is not, from what I know about wounds, not the answer that she is looking for. But maybe it would be a mercy.
Yeah. Reggie's gonna walk over to her, and is she short? Did you describe her as short?
She's rather short, yeah.
I'm gonna take a knee in front of her and look at her, open my mouth like I'm gonna say something. And then I'm gonna shut my mouth. I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna take a few steps back and stare blankly ahead. making a decision.
She kind of like turns and then she like curtsies to you.
Sarah, are you happy?
Yes.
Hmm.
So Dextra says so.
Hmm.
I'm sorry.
Why?
Just am.
Oh,
Thank you for keeping us company.
no problem. Sorry.
Do you feel anything? As Reggie speaks up.
Right now,
Do you
I feel the floor. Or
That's not
I
what
can
I'm
feel my
asking.
own hand.
I'm asking if you feel happiness or joy or sadness. Do you know what that means?
Yes, they're emotions. And I can feel them when the mistress says so.
Right.
Though sometimes I speak out of turn.
And then what happens?
I fall down.
Right.
But then I get back up.
How old does she look?
She looks to be about 16, 17.
Oh man.
Is Riggy in here?
No, she's went to the back.
With Mistress?
Separate
Okay.
room. You can hear, well, you heard some clattering of pots.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wait it out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else to say.
Reggie
I'm
can't help
gonna-
himself.
Sarah.
I'm gonna pull out my my art book, my sketchbook, and I'm gonna like start to sketch some things and then stop. Just like thinking over what's happened today. I'm just gonna put it away. Just
Yeah.
sit quietly. Some things I just don't want to remember.
You guys can see like Reggie's jaw. Like he's clenching his jaw. You can see his like hands are kind of like wrapping around his staff. That he clearly wants to do something, but he is just a broken man right now.
Yeah. I'll put a hand on your shoulder. And I'll say, your heart is in the right place. Let's not do anything rash just yet. As you see, like his hand is also on the pommel of his sword,
Yeah.
but his eyes are like still staring at where Sildestra like walked and is like waiting for her to return.
At this point, you see Riggy come by with a tray of what appears to be a nice tea set, steaming teapot, as just walks through the beads into the back.
Hey, Syndrix. He didn't. Did he offer those to us, or was he taking them to her?
Yeah, she moved it to the back.
Okay.
Mm.
Hey, Syndrix. What did you do with your decade of time?
What?
I'll like kind of look at you, and then I'll look at Evander. When you guys were lost, what did you guys do? You know, walking.
Yeah, I'll start to like feel at where all my wounds are, and like especially like where my head got crushed in. I'll say nothing. Yeah, nothing.
I'm sorry, Reggie. I don't think I'm ready to talk about it yet, but I'm sure whatever happened to you, it's horrible. And I'm sorry.
Because let me tell you, what I saw was horrible.
Yeah. Fellas, I want to be honest with you. My journey, I walked for 9 years. I walked 9 years alone. It's a lot of time to think about things, and a lot of time to think about nothing. And I just want to go home. I want to get off of this place.
I'll kind of stand up slowly. I'm not going to make eye contact, but I'll turn, keeping my head down, and step closer to the two of them who are standing next to each other. I'll just kind of like lean up against his side.
Riggy re-enters the room and tugs on Viscera's sleeve. As Viscera stares for a second, Riggy looks back to her, kind of taps her arm, gestures to you guys. Viscera stares, looks back to you guys, looks back to her. Riggy kind of palms her face, shakes her a little bit, points, and then points back to the beads, as just kind of throws her hands up as she walks through. As Viscera goes,
Oh, the mistress will see you now.
she bows, turns, and parts the beads.
Did Riggy have a spike?
Yes, Riggy
Okay.
also
Yeah,
this that same spike and
Okay.
talisman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll look at you guys. You ready?
I guess so.
No,
Am I leading the way?
All right,
Yeah.
so you guys walk the beads. Almost like this green fog kind of fills up the chamber as you push through a little bit.
As I
Just
see the
clears.
fog, I'm going to noticeably like recoil for a second.
Mhm.
Yeah. Seriously.
So you find this surprisingly large chamber. The walls all seem darkened, and the center is lit by this green flame underneath this large cauldron. Looming over it stands Sildextra, and over top of it is just a rather simple but well-made platter that covers the top half of the cauldron, and 3 seats are set in front, and she gestures you to sit down.
I will do so.
Yeah. As you take your seats, Riggy immediately comes by and starts setting up tea set in front of you and pours you just a nice earthy smelling liquid that glows almost as gold. It smells
this?
kind of like tea.
Okay.
And she pours you each a glass and then stands holding the teapot at attention a few paces back.
Thank you.
I'm
Soft music starts to play as you see Viscera kind of come into view and kind of gracefully spin in the back behind Sildextra, playing it's a violin. I'm gonna describe it. I'm not gonna describe a
Yeah.
violin very well.
yeah.
As Sildextra leans down as the platform she seems to be standing on is slightly higher than the platform you're sitting on. She kind of seems to like loom over the cauldron and over you slightly as she leans down a bit. All right, I have a task for you. You see, on the opposite side of the village, there's a oddity that interests me. It's a villager. She lives in the caves. She made a deal with the Countess.
Look, I'll stop you right there. We know exactly who you're talking about.
Oh,
Let me guess. You want her eyes?
yes. Why do you
Yeah.
know this?
Your friend Rodul asked us that same thing.
Fuck, I hate Rodul!
And then he sent us here. He said you were
course he did.
friends. Now I see
Of
why.
course he did. Ugh. Oh, that's a bust. What, you just want... See the Countess?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, well, If I give you the invitations, will you leave and never come back?
As fast as possible.
Hopefully, yes.
Hmm. She turns and kind of hops down from her platform, takes a few steps, and stops. Well, do you really expect the Countess to see you with that dark spirit looming over you, though?
That's just Reggie.
Excuse me?
She's kind of rolls her head, really, and just goes and hops back up. Yes, that dark spirit that looms over each of you. It seems pretty well attached.
This is news to us, ma'am. Could you elaborate?
Okay. Yes, there's something over you. Okay, new deal. I'll help you get rid of this evil spirit, which is going to be mostly you doing the legwork, by the way. However, if one of you happens to die during this strange ritual that I'm about to perform, I get to keep the body.
Hold on. How do we know you're not lying? We haven't heard about this evil spirit before. You just coming in here claiming that there's something over each of us?
With all due respect, I don't think we mean any disrespect by this. It's just, you understand, if we don't notice a problem and you tell us there's a problem and the only cure is for you to potentially do something that will kill one of us, there's not a lot of incentive for us. Is there any way that you can explain or prove this ailment?
I sure can. I can put you through the ritual and you can see it for yourself. Or, alternatively, you can go on your merry way. Good luck seeing the Countess.
What does this spirit you see do?
I don't know what it's doing. It's just looming over you. The more I know about you, the more connection I can make with it. And once I'm close enough, I can send you to where it is.
And what, this ritual lets you get to know us?
No, that's on you telling me things.
I have a question before we decide on the ritual.
Sure. Shoot, Tin Can.
Are you aware of any kind of enchantment or magic that was protecting the villager that was in the cave?
Oh, yeah, all those illusions and stuff. That's what I was interested in. I wanted those eyes.
Do you know what caused the illusions? Is that the Countess's work?
The eyes were... The Countess is an interesting lady, you know.
We don't.
She is far, far beyond what even I'm capable of. And I'm quite the accomplished witch.
It appears so. I trust you. So, did the Countess make those illusions to protect the villager or lock them in? Or were those a result of the eyes themselves?
I'm sure those are a result of the eyes, which is why I want them so bad. The Countess is surprisingly hands-off on those sort of things.
What do you want them for?
What do I want them for? Artifacts. See what I can do with them. See if I can make them worse. See if I can control them.
Why did she do that to the villager?
She asked.
She asked for eyes so she could see.
Yes.
She was cursed with eyes that only saw the worst things she could imagine.
No, I believe that was her doing. You know, perception shapes a lot of things. What you see might not be what everyone else sees. She shaped that gift into what it became. I want to see if I can shape them to be what I want them to be. I just have to go deal with Rodul now.
Well, I didn't know her before, but she definitely seemed like the victim from what we saw.
Sure, but some people make victims of themselves. Not all, but some. Again, it all depends on perception.
Hey, Sildextra.
Yes,
I'll tell you something about myself if you share something about you.
I probably won't, but go on.
Well, then I probably won't either. But I'm going to
Well,
ask
that's rough,
anyway.
because you need to for the ritual.
Right. Can I ask you about your servants?
Oh, sure.
You seem pretty proud of them.
No, but they're useful.
Right. How'd you, come about them?
Well, Viscera's quite fun. Her father fell into a lot of trouble and needed debts repaid. So, instead of doing something honorable or facing his deeds, he came to me. Said he had all the money in the world he'd be willing to trade. But what they wanted most was his most precious object, his daughter. So, I made a deal with him. But he was a sly man and tried to pull a rug out from under me. So, I was simply going to make him poor. And in the end, I just took his only greatest treasure. So, the wealthy man is poor at heart. Lovely, isn't it?
And what about the spikes? What's that for?
Well, when I take the souls out of their bodies, they kind of need something to keep them functioning.
Got it.
Now, Riggy is a little less interesting. You see, she's mostly the result of a jackass of a brother who didn't want to sell his own soul to be some famous musician. What do they call themselves? The Froggy Mountain Boys? Doesn't matter. So he sold his soul, became a great didn't sell his soul, sold his sister's soul. I made them great musicians, and I came to collect one day.
I'm gonna look at my friends.
Again, with all due respect, Miss Sildextra, you buy and trade in souls, and you punish people who you feel are to be punished, and you feel it's the fault of those that are cursed for not being strong enough or having the right point of view. I don't think there's a lot from what I know about you that leads me to believe that I should trust you in this deal that you're making with us now. For me,
That's fine.
after what we've done today, to agree willingly to be put under the spell of something I don't know what it is, let's just... I don't think I can do that now.
Oh, come all the way here just to waste my time. But besides, I'm not really interested in your souls much. Just your organs, really. So if your soul survives, I'll be hands off. You can have your bodies back. And that's a deal.
Sildextra, I'm not letting you touch me with a single finger. I'll tell you that.
Well, good. I don't want to touch you either. It's all magic.
What do we have to do?
You just relax. Share some things about yourselves. I take a gander into my crystal ball. Then you just sit back and enjoy your tea. And soon enough, you'll wake up where the spirit lies.
Do you mind if we talk about it first?
I mean,
Alone?
talking's what we need to do first.
Not us. I mean us. We've been through a lot today, and I think maybe I don't want to take up any more of your time than we need to, but it might be worth discussing before we move on. Just so we're all going into it with clear minds.
All right. Viscera, you can escort them out to the sitting room. I'll be here until you decide to move forward with things.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll get up and walk out.
Oh, Riggy, bring them their tea, too. And sure enough, you guys will be led out back to the sitting room. Riggy will be standing near you holding a tray with your teacups on it, as Visera just kind of stands by the door. Or beads.
Well, I'm sure that she can hear us right now anyway. Guess it's just, I don't know. It feels more comfortable to not be looked at by her directly.
At this, Visera kind of goes, oh, and she turns around and puts her hands on her ears.
I don't
Fellas,
know if we have a choice.
look,
This might be our only way.
I feel like I went through a lot mentally during those years I walked, but I'm still me at heart. And I look at these two servants. I can't let her get her hands on that crystal. She's gonna torture these people.
Well, all we're doing now is, from what she's telling us, risking our lives to get rid of whatever is hanging over us.
If it's even there.
She has decided that is true. We can't see.
When you guys disappeared, did you guys see anyone there?
Yeah.
I think that might be who was looming over each of us.
But yeah, I guess I did see someone. But he didn't. Well, he did. Huh.
I killed mine.
I walked away from mine.
Angry glare from Syndrix.
I just stay quiet.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, what's hanging over us. I definitely feel something, but people like this, they prey on people who are in dire straits. It's tough, though. You're right. If we don't go now, what do we do? Go back to the village? We live here?
No. You're right.
And I want to save these people too, but what we're doing now is not gaining her the eyes. It's not getting her anything aside from potentially she'll just kill us when we are passed out. I don't know. But at this point, what option do we have? At least trying to take a step forward.
I'll look at my staff and that single mushroom that's still faintly glowing. And yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay. When we do this,
The one thing I know about witches, from books at least, is that they do honor their contracts. They twist them. They take advantage of every loophole they can, but if she says she won't touch us if we succeed, maybe we can trust her at least. I don't know, I've never met one in person.
it sounded like we're gonna have to do this one at a time. If you guys don't mind, if one of, well, I was gonna say, if one of you's willing to go first, I'll keep an eye, and if there's a singular moment where I think she's doing something wrong, I'll kill her.
I didn't get the impression we were going one at a time, but maybe. I
Right.
think we're all going out, and if any of us don't make it back, then she claims the body when the rest of us return.
That'd be some way to go out after all this.
I don't want to see either of you end up with a spike in your head, and frankly, if it comes to that,
Yeah.
I won't let it happen.
Thank you. I'll
But-
do the same for you.
We can't guarantee that that's even going to be an option. Maybe we all just end up like that, and none of us had a choice. But again, choice do we have?
Travis, can I cast a spell? Can I cast Reveal?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast Reveal to see if I can sense or feel this entity. And then I'm going to do something after that if it doesn't work. Well, that was only an 8, and it was with hope.
Okay, well, you cast this reveal, and you are completely overwhelmed, as it seems like everything around you is magical in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
The only thing
Except
you
for
can,
us.
it's like blinding light, and the only thing you can really see is people's equipment.
Right.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
only things we want to be magical are the only things that
Yeah.
aren't.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys see, like, I kind of did a flourish of my staff and then just, and, like, turn it off. That was stupid. I was trying to see if I could sense it. But, let me try something else. And I, like, grab my sigil, and I'm going to use my boon of God's
Hey!
Whisper. So I'm going to make a knowledge check to see if I can discern.
Can I help him? Is this something I can help with?
I don't know how you can help a god get information.
I am going to, I don't know, pray. Lift my medallion up so the gods can think together.
It was a 14 with hope.
All right. You take a deep breath, and suddenly you feel far away, and then out of body. And it's almost like you're watching scenes, just previous experiences that you were a part of. And one thing that it just seems to kind of hone in on is, well, about a month ago, on your last walk, you hear Oz make mention of this dark spirit seemingly lingering. It's been around. He claims he's been feeling it since all the way back in Oramundi.
I actually do remember that. Okay.
As you kind of start to pull away, as all of a sudden you start shifting through memories rapidly, as you just see these faint, just wisps of shadows seemingly around all of you.
Okay. You guys, when I first held this thing, my eyes start to glow green, and then you see my face start to grimace. Then I fall to a knee, and then that green fades, and I stand myself up. Oh my god, guys! Do you remember when Oz would talk about feeling something lingering around? Ever since Cindrix, remember when we went up to Oramundi?
Yes.
I just saw it. I didn't see it all, but this witch isn't lying. It's here. It's around us all. And I shudder. Now that I know, I can feel it. Can you guys feel that? It's like a heaviness. How have I not noticed that before?
Well, at least now we have a direction.
Let's
I
get this
hate
over
that we
with.
have to go along. All right. Well, should we do it?
I'll just
I
look
guess we-
over at Riggy and say, "We're ready."
Riggy will nod and start walking back through the beads and just kind of kick Visera, who looks down, looks at the beads, starts walking forward, and Riggy leans over and kicks her again. Gestures to you guys. Visera turns around,
Oh,
walks back through the beads, opens them.
the mistress will see you now.
I walk back in and have a seat.
Yep.
Right. Me
And
too.
she's just kind of lounging,
Yeah.
sipping some of the tea.
Oh, good, you're back.
What have you decided?
We're gonna do it.
Hey, fantastic. Not so tall, dark, and dim after all. All right. See, Riggy goes and resets the teacups in front of you. All right, start talking. Who wants to share their life story first?
How much do you need to know?
Just share until I believe I have enough.
Right.
I'm not gonna waste magic digging through your brains for it.
All right, I'll start. I am Cindrix Wormtide, son of Arthas, son of Kalissa, phoenix of the Izithkor Monastery, and I'll just go on and share like basic stories.
Nobody will see this,
Very
but as
general
he's saying his
information.
title, Evander is mouthing the words under his
Yes. I'll even slip in some non-truths in there.
Okay.
Hmm.
She sits there and sips her tea.
It's like there were 20 attacking me at once.
Okay.
No, this part's true. No.
You say that?
All right.
They were unarmed, but just kidding.
So, like, give me anything real? How you feeling? How's that brother of yours?
He's all right.
Oh, okay. Just all right. Cool. We're making progress here, aren't we?
He may or may not be cursed by something I don't know.
See, there we go. Now we're opening up a little bit.
That's about all I know. It's getting worse.
I promise he's
Oh,
not
okay.
hiding things from you. He's just sort of emotionally unavailable. But
This is how he
he
processes
is charming, and he's very kind.
Well, all right. Let's have a look at you. She turns over to Evander. She kind of flips her eye patch up, and you just see this golden burning sphere. It just seems to be her eye with green flame just kind of licking and curling around it. She just kind of goes, Oh,
Just take my helmet off.
ugh, put it back on. I already saw through it. There, that's better.
My mom
Boy,
died
you are
when I
beat to
was
piss,
young.
aren't you?
My dad blamed it on me. He blamed a lot on me. I didn't really have a good relationship with my family after that.
Ugh,
I raised
preach to the
myself
choir.
on the periphery of my family's home, trying to avoid being noticed. I read a lot of books about heroes, and I thought if I did that, then I would earn a spot in my family. And so I eventually just watched them training enough and snuck some leftover armaments, set out on my own adventure. I did that for a while. Eventually I met Reggie. We went on one adventure together. And then a little ways later, I heard that he had gone on a walk and actually made it back. So then I did a bunch of research and read about their trip, and I was really happy that I got to tell people that I knew him. And then I ran into him again, and he invited me to join the crew that made it back on the walk for another walk. It was like the moment my life changed. Since then, I've kind of found my new family.
Oh, how sweet. Also, where are you from? The walk
In
thing
what
sounds
sense?
familiar.
We're from Tolnira.
Oh, okay, that one. Yeah, I was there once.
What'd
Once?
you think?
Nah, it was okay. Monster tried to attack me. Happens all over, really. But it wasn't anything too special. Don't really know why you want to go back, but nah.
Since we've been here, we've experienced nothing but torment, and we've seen only slavery, basically, from very powerful mages, such as yourself. So it doesn't
I'm
really
flattered.
align with our moral compass.
Oh, understandable. The bleeding hearts. Which yours might actually be doing right now.
Probably.
Nope. Lucky you. Alright. How about you?
Well, I've told this story plenty of times, and I'll like start going into it about being from the forest. And he'll say, I'm from a small forest with some great people. People that don't look like me, but they're my family. There's something taking over there. Something that's going to kill them. And they're too proud to leave. So I decided I was going to do something about it. And pretty much from that moment on, that's what my life's been about. But somewhere along that path, I didn't realize this until recently, but I feel like I lost the goal. All this time I've been running away to find a cure, to go back home, and all that time, my time to go back home has been dwindling away. And you wanted to know how we feel, I'll tell you, I feel more lost right now than I've ever felt in my life. And all I want to do is get back home, even if I don't have the cure, and just spend what little time I have left with the people I love. And that includes these two right here. So what else do you want to know?
Well, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Well, why don't you go a bit more into... And she pauses for a second, squints at you, flips up her eye patch. You almost just feel like being scanned in a way. Wait, hold on! And she snaps her hand, and this fiery mage hand kind of appears next to you as it kind of pushes into your chest. As it doesn't seem to hurt, but it's just kind of like a whoa, and it seems to like swirl around you a little bit before it kind of comes back in a ball as she opens her hand, and Piper falls into her hand.
I knew it.
And she goes, "Hello, beautiful. How are you?"
Hey, you keep it easy over there.
Oh, don't worry. I respect this thing way more than I respect the three of you. And she just starts chatting with it for a while. With Piper. I need to show some respect.
Yeah,
Please.
you put some respect
Yeah,
on her name.
it's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing. That's the one thing you stop yourself for.
Yeah, I draw my sword.
Oh my
I'm gonna stab
goodness.
her in the chest.
What am I doing? Just bring that to me. Disrespected Piper. And she just chats with Piper for a little bit. And she'll just occasionally hold Piper up to her ear and nod. She'll laugh every once in a while, seemingly ignoring you guys now. She's having this pleasant conversation. Before she turns back to you, Reggie. So, what's the deal with him? Huh? Speak real to me. Anything good? Really? So what's this about you being on this big magic quest?
Yeah, I'm trying to, like I mentioned, there's basically a plague that's taken over my hometown, and I've been looking for a cure, but we've kind of figured out it. I just need to figure out these symbols that I can see in my head that have to do with the magic from a world we went to. It's not going to make any sense to you, but I've been trying and I can't figure it out.
You can see them in your head then.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. She flips her eye patch up and stares at you. Think through it all as clearly as you can.
Okay.
And presumably you do, as you start to run through these very well memorized now. Just almost like magical code. As you're just running through it piece by piece by piece by piece by piece. And finally, kind of open your eyes. And Sildextra has already closed her iPad. And she's just giving you a sly smile. Something I wouldn't understand, That's quite the powerful spell. Amateurish work. But definitely some high level of knowledge behind it. Where did you get your hands on something like that?
It kind of came with the territory.
Oh, that's fair. You know what? Let's strike a deal. And she glances to Piper.
No.
Oh? I didn't even say anything yet.
If it has to do with Piper, it's a no.
She looks at Piper, now on her shoulder. Piper looks back to you and looks back to the witch. All right, you were right. As she, as she puts her palm out to Piper and hands Piper back to you. As Piper then spins on your hand. Yeah, wouldn't trade you for the world. All right. Tell you what, I'll throw in a bonus. I'll put some more pieces in that little code of yours. If you make it back. I'll sweeten that deal. Why? Because I finally had some good conversation.
With Piper?
With Piper, not you.
Right. And there's nothing extra I have to do. This is just part of the deal now.
Sure, I'll do it for her.
I'll give her a little scratch on the hip.
I guess to answer your question, this is why we want to go home. We've been dismissed and disregarded and had no say in anything that's happened to us since we've landed on this place. Tossed around in a storm, bent at the will of powerful mages. None of you are very nice to us.
Well, no need to be.
I guess that's just a fundamental disagreement.
She kind of cracks her fingers as she gestures. And Visera produces another platter, which she puts on the other side of the cauldron, as your platter is moved by Riggy up and away, as there's this fine crystal ball in front of you. All right. She swirls her hands over it. Let's see what we can open up now. And you see almost like this storm appear as licks of green and gold start creasing, just like almost like cracks appear over it, like a jarred lightning as they kind of swirl back into the mist. Well. It says here that the man you love is secretly true to somebody else very close to you. She takes crystal ball, turns it slightly. There we go, that's better. All right. Yep. I found this little spirit where he hides. Well, you ready to go in?
I guess so.
Will we all
Can I
be
bring
together?
my sword?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Don't
all
worry.
three of our initial instincts were perfect.
Your spirits will be fully armed and ready. At least I hope they'll be. You'll be playing in their domain, don't you know?
All right.
We don't.
Yeah. We do now, yeah.
All right, what's your guys' seating position? There's 3 chairs.
I was picturing myself in the right chair.
I was picturing myself in the middle.
I was on the left in my mind. That's funny.
There we
That's
go.
weird. I actually was picturing
That's also the
Commander
alignment I
on
was
my right
picturing.
and Cindrix on my left.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
That's the alignment I was picturing.
All right,
Thanks for watching RERole, guys. This has been a great episode. Tune in next
Hey!
Theater of
week.
the mind.
And part 2 starts now.
As she reaches her hand forward, and that same fiery mage hand appears and lands itself on the back of Reggie's head. Cindrix, you see the lovely and typically gentle Visera come and place her hands in the back of your head. And Evander, Riggy.
I get Riggy?
You get Riggy.
Riggy's the best.
All right.
Mm.
Frankly, I hope I won't see you again because that works the best for me. I'd wish you good luck, but I don't care. Toodles. As your
Bye,
head's like
Samantha.
pushed into the cauldron, as it
Love
starts
that.
to bubble, and as you guys just almost this sensation of drowning, as it just all starts to kind of
I don't know.
fade away. You guys are so next to each other, but you're standing, kind of floating. Everything is this gray and dark, kind of like you're stuck in this cloud. And then your feet touch solid ground. Dirt. Grass. And then this large circular room starts to form, all in front of you. Just this simple plain of grass. And just these, almost this strange semicircle dome as vines kind of twist and curl as they swirl up and around as this dark figure starts to swirl in front of you. It slowly takes more familiar shapes. You see a large head kind of twists and contort itself into that of like a dragon. And then that dragon breaks and splits into 3 faces as they swirl and curl. And then all of a sudden, all the shadows condense. It's this tight mass. As then, almost like this dark smog pushes away from it. As you hear deep and insidious laughter. As the smog kind of starts to recondense, starts to form into a more humanoid shape, becoming bulky and large and splitting into 2 as the laughter continues. Kind of pitching up more as one larger figure forms and a smaller one starts to swirl and stand above it. And the laughter continues. And then appearing, Cindrix, you have no idea what you're looking at.
Nope.
Don't
But-
do this.
A large figure kind of nervously stands there as a smaller one poses above him.
No way.
It's me! It's everyone's favorite character, Maury!
Oh my god, it's the
And the crowd
ape.
goes wild
It's the
as-
ape and the monkey.
as no one knows who these 2 are.
You know,
Yeah.
from the backstory of Session 0.
And
Not even. This was
Right.
before Session 0.
This was in the practice session.
you see a nervous-looking gorilla just kind of glancing around, and on his shoulder, a much smaller, a spider monkey, Simia, where Evander mentioned he had an early adventure with
Damn.
Reggie.
Yeah.
There was
I'm gonna
one
look
more.
up. I'm gonna look up these things. Maurice?
Maurice will.
You telling me,
Why are you saying hello to Maurice? It's Maury!
Maury?
He's
been
the
one?
important one.
You've been following us? You've been hanging around?
Oh, I sure have. After all those horrible things you put me through. And by that, I mean that one misunderstanding we had.
where we ended up dying horribly.
This can't be real.
I blame you two. And Maury will look at Cindrix like, who are you?
What are you doing here?
I'm haunting you!
Yeah, could you stop, please? Look, we didn't have anything to do with... I mean, technically we did, but...
What? Yeah, you're the one who killed Maurice!
Right, who was killing many innocent civilians.
He killed one, and that was because I told him to stand up for himself.
Right.
You see Maurice just gotta look down, just his eyes distant, just like...
Yeah. Look, Maury...
That child was bullying him. He did not give him permission to touch him.
Wait, so are you also haunting Cindrix?
Yeah, he kind of stuck around. Also the turtle guy. Which, like, why would you replace me? I'm a funny monkey with a turtle.
You're dead.
Oh, not serious enough for this campaign, you say?
Hey,
Well,
Maury.
I'll show you who's serious.
Look,
The thing
wait.
about this is trying to not break too many walls here,
The
Maury,
walls are broken down.
is that
There are no
you,
walls.
none of us here were the ones that said you weren't serious enough for this campaign.
You have no idea what he's talking
We're being haunted for something that the turtle kind of did indirectly.
Look, Maury, what do we got to do to get you to go away? Get some rest.
Well, simple. I'm gonna kill you.
No.
But look! Haven't you noticed? I've been haunting you this whole time. Those dark voices you've heard. The things moving around your camp. The bananas you've been finding all in your stuff. I've had Maurice go through and do all of those things. And Maurice eating a banana now just...
Oh my god.
We
Look, Maury.
haven't noticed any of those things. And
What?
yeah.
I had Maurice do it.
No, he definitely did
Maurice
not
will
do
like
it.
look at you and just...
Oh yeah, it was very scary. Don't make us kill Maurice twice.
I'll be frank with
Wow.
you.
He's the one who's probably going to be doing the killing.
Look, Maury.
Also, listen, no hard feelings, lizard guy. This is just how these things go.
No, it wasn't very hard to kill you the first time, and I've gotten a lot stronger since then. I'll just do it again. I don't want to.
What? No, I've been watching you the whole time, except the parts I haven't been. What were you doing for like the last 6 months, by the way? Could you fill that in real quick?
I don't want to
Oh,
talk
so
about
you missed all the important stuff.
I didn't miss all the important stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You've
6
been
months
with
ago,
us
I think
since-
I did find a banana when I was just like hiking through the woods before I ran into Reggie again.
As Maury will just start patting Maurice on the back of the head.
So you're a dark spirit that's been hanging over us, but you haven't done anything to us in recent times.
Well, yeah, we have. All the things I just explained that
Oh,
Maurice
okay.
did.
But what about
So-
the
See,
you're
last
getting
6
it.
months?
What about earlier today?
What about earlier today?
Were you here?
Yeah, guys, I think this is
Yeah.
just another thing that's been haunting us and not
Yeah.
even doing a very good job of it.
Right.
No offense, Maury.
Hey,
What?
Maury, I think you're doing great. If you wouldn't mind, we're kind of busy. Can we do this again another time? I'll fight you. I'll let you fight. I'll let you kill
Maury,
me.
I mean, genuinely, I am sorry. I think I don't want to say anything out of turn. I really didn't have a hand in your death, but I think you and what happened, and the dispute, and the battle with Reggie, it was all a big misunderstanding. And
Right.
maybe
You
in
killed an
another
innocent
life,
kid.
Well, to be fair, I did. Maurice
Right.
did.
Yes.
Maurice will grab the sides of his head, just.
and he
I'm
seems
gonna-
like he feels bad about it. I
Yeah.
think we can all be on the same team here. You don't have to
Torturing
haunt
us.
us.
Oh.
Oh, no. I've been planning this whole time. And the only
What?
thing that will satisfy me and Maurice's horrible bloodlust is your debts.
I just don't believe that, Maury. I think you got some
Maury,
deeper things going on.
are there other evil shadow beings in this realm?
I don't know, probably. I'm the only one that's really hanging around you guys.
I'm gonna just start walking away. I'm
Right.
leaving the
That's
conversation.
probably best. Maury, I'm sorry. I really am. I'm not sorry for how I responded, but I'm sorry that this is how it's manifested.
Well, hell, you won't have to worry. Because again, he pulls out an arrow and just kind of launches himself into the air and shoots it down as trees just kind of burst, creating this canopy up above you as these twisting, turning branches. You'll be dead for it. As combat between
Oh my god. I
Maury
fight
and
this guy.
Maurice begin.
I'm gonna fireball them
Alright.
instantly. They're both gonna die.
All right. It's up to you guys first, because you saw combat coming.
Right.
I
am
haven't
going
don't-
to
killed them
cast
before.
fireball.
If you don't want this blood on your hands,
No, I do not care.
A countdown begins.
Okay. Can I
Please.
cast something, guys? Or
please.
okay, I'm gonna cast fireball. Are they within?
I'm still unstoppable, just for the record.
Yes. Are they within close range of each other?
Oh, one thing I should
Very-
say is that your spirits are in this fight,
Yes.
and so your spirits would come in, presumably pure. So don't bring any stress, HP,
Oh, nice.
or armor damage.
Sweet. Okay. I'm gonna cast fireball.
go
Are they
back to
within
where we
very
were at,
close range of
maybe.
each other?
What? What'd you say,
Yeah.
Dylan?
We go back to where we were at after this. Like I have 3
mean,
stress right now.
Yeah,
Oh my-
you can just cleanse it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. Are these two within very close range of each other?
No. Maury jumped up into the canopy. He's still in close.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot a fireball at Maury, and that was a 16 with hope.
16 with hope. As you launch it out, you see Maury just kind of dance between the branches as it just kind of bursts through.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I'm gonna say that out loud. God's.
All right, here we go, lads. As
God. We'll fight the fucking monkeys.
Stupid.
as Maury pulls out an arrow and launches it down at. We'll do Reggie.
Yeah, that makes sense. He's coming after me. I
Yep.
mean, I literally killed them both.
I don't remember that even a little bit.
It was they
That-
rampaged. Let me fill you in, Cindrix. I'll do it in character. We'll do
Okay.
it
Alright.
as it
We'll
comes
role
up.
play it
Hey,
as it
that
happens.
is a
Does this
cool-
all happen off screen sometime?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, it didn't like
Didn't even happen.
their
off
character
screen.
creation
This
happened
campaign.
off screen as like a one-off little just trial thing, and then the
I remember
backstory
that. We were
and the
practicing
canon
combat.
information came in as kind of an offhand joke that we made
Yeah.
early on in
Yeah.
the campaign.
Right. I'll
Okay.
fill.
So that's how
Cindrix
this-
in a second here.
That's a 13 to hit, Reggie.
That hits.
Yay!
I am your shield.
That is going to be 24 physical
Oh
damage.
my god.
That's nothing.
As
Sorry. that is
Evander
nothing
just shoots in front of you, Reggie, as the arrow just bounces off Golrock's tower.
As we like dodge. Well, actually, it's still your turn. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let me touch you.
As Maury just, hey, what? Get him, Maurice! As they're going to activate their duo ability, which means if Maury goes, then I can spotlight Maurice.
This is just Travis getting to play the character he wanted to play. He's
As
squeezing him in there
Maurice-
in the last session.
As Maurice will kind of sit there and like glance around. Wait, he just breathes in and breathes out. Okay, it looks like he's centered. Look, he's ready to go, and he's taking too much time. The turn passes to you guys.
Okay.
Oh no, he's getting
As
mentally
Evander like
prepared.
jumps in front of me and I like dodge. Like, Cindrix, look, listen real quick. All you need to know is that these two freaking monkeys were traveling with me for a little bit. The big one lost his mind, killed the child. The small one lost his mind because I killed the big one for doing that, and then tried to kill me, so I killed him. And now they're haunting us.
Got it. And I'm just gonna sprint right by you towards Maurice.
As he's
I'm
running
gonna
past
try-
him and say, and I knew them for a little bit before.
I'm gonna go for Maurice, and I'm gonna try to remove all of his limbs first, and then I'll see what happens from there.
I keep getting the names confused. Maurice is the big one.
Maurice is the gorilla. Yes.
I'm gonna mark
Maury
a
is the
stress.
spider monkey.
No.
Also,
Okay.
Maurice is just an actual gorilla.
Yeah, like a literal gorilla.
Yeah, not a simian.
All right. That is a 23 with fear.
That does in fact hit.
Okay. Good enough. Oh my god, 36 damage.
36. That just hits severe as you slash down into Maurice as he just as he
Poor
kind of
gorilla,
tumbles
dude.
backwards and rolls as he's kind of like patting his chest and looking at you with fear.
This poor
So
gorilla.
you need a better master. That was his fear.
As he's kind of patting his chest and it kind of turns into a rumble as Maurice roars out and leaps at you with a mighty punch. That is going to be a 15, I think? Yes, 15 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
You guys are too far from me, right? They ran forward.
They ran
You
forward.
ran forward.
Well, yeah, Cindrix did.
I'm right next to you.
All right, that is going to be 21 damage as this gorilla fist slams into your chest.
Okay. That just
Yes.
breaches major.
He has momentum, so I gain a fear for that.
And I'll mark one armor slot to get that.
And the just sheer force of it, you have to either mark an additional armor slot
Ooh.
or mark a stress. Your choice.
I'll mark a stress. Ah, screw it. I'll do an armor slot now.
Maybe
Is
we
my
should have let
armor
him tag
slots
along. Seems pretty good.
spiritual?
For what?
Are my armor slots spiritual?
Yeah, you have all armor slots back.
Okay. My haze, yeah, I'll use armor slot for that instead of a stress. So yeah, okay. 2 HP in an armor slot.
And so Maury will duo off that. As he's going to go ahead and angrily shoot at Evander. You stay out of this!
Yeah, he just wants me.
What's your name? Vander? Vander, I think.
Close enough.
Okay, well, for the eye, as he pulls back his bow and shoots. A critical hit.
Oh,
Oh man.
That hits.
Oh! Wow, that's pretty good!
God.
Well, that damage wasn't, but it was a critical hit, so. Okay. That is going to be 53 to hit. Oh, to hit? Damage.
Dang.
That will definitely hit.
53 to hit.
Yeah.
Misses.
I will. I actually need to worry about this fucking clown. That is severe damage. I will. Oh no, well, it is severe. I will. Just to fucking prove a point, I am going to, as he's aiming for the eye slot, thinks he gets a perfect shot. I'm going to use my boon. which will knock it down to major damage. And then unstoppable will knock it down to minor damage. And I'll use 1 armor slot to take no damage.
Yeah.
And then I will catch that fucking arrow and turn and throw it back at him.
Nice.
As you grab this arrow, as you turn and whip it, as almost just this similar Simia hand just kind of ghostly appears and pushes the back of it, launches it towards our good friend Mori, best character Mori.
For
It goes in-
9 physical damage.
And that is minor, as it just grazes him as he's just, not fair, what was that? As it's
My name's
you guys.
Evander.
All right, Evader.
Is it our turn?
It's back to you guys. They both
My
win.
evasion is actually ironically very low.
Yeah. Maury, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna send a bolt of purple magic with my greatstaff right at his face,
That's what you called me.
and that's a freaking critical.
Nice. Hey.
Hey, all right. Time to do some math.
And also, I'm gonna go fill up my water. I've been choking on something for like the last 5 minutes.
Dude, me too.
Dude, it's
28
bad.
damage.
One second.
How much?
28 magical damage.
All right, 28.
It's
That-
probably from when we get our heads pushed into that cauldron.
Yeah, really. That makes sense. 28 is major.
Okay, and that was with hope, or that's with a clear stress, gain a hope, and then it's still our
That's-
turn, right?
What's
As
your
the Purple bolt.
what's your damage die? Did you do your
Me?
critical correctly? Yeah. It feels like
I-
not enough damage for you.
Well, it's 3d6s plus 3, so it's 21 baseline. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I
And then
did
you
some
roll.
bad math. It was
Okay.
30. It was 30. No, it was 33.
33.
33.
Okay, well
I'm sorry.
that actually bumps it up to severe. So
Woo, thank God.
as
Aha.
his bolt comes out, as Maury kind of like rubs his side and looks as his bolt just hits him, turns out right in the face, as he kind of just like goes as his tail catches him as he kind of whips around this branch. Ah!
I will step forward then after he does that, and I'm not going to leave Reggie's side, but I will step in front of Reggie, and I'm going to look up at Maurice, and I'm going to say, ooh, I'm a small child. I'll look up at Maurice,
No.
and I'll say, come over here, you big idiot. Seemed to work last time for the kid.
Go gorilla.
As Maurice looks at you, just go ahead and roll.
I do feel bad. Alright. I will. I never know. I don't know how much to use on this fight, Travis. You put me in a predicament. I will use a hope to use my bold presence so that I can add my strength to my presence roll. Ooh, doggy. Ooh. Not very good. But it's a lot to add. And it's only 15 with hope.
15 with hope. As you say this, as Maurice looks at you, just turns away from Cindrix for a second, just and looks back to Cindrix.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Was that a failure then?
That was a failure.
Okay.
You just hurt his feelings.
Yeah. It's Maury hanging from his tail and going like, wait, this isn't going how I expected it to. He pulls out an arrow and launches it at Evander again. Still very much disheveled as the arrow just kind of and falls out of his bow. Wait. It's a natural 1.
Right.
0
Maury,
to 0
come
with that
on.
one.
Yeah. Maury, this is your last chance.
Pulls himself up. I'm already dead! As I'll duo back to Maurice. With being sad and tears in his eyes. He's going to swing at you, Cindrix, because you're right there.
All right. Do it.
A 19 to hit.
Yes.
That is going to be 22 damage.
Okay. Same thing as last time.
Yep, as he forces you to mark it stress or armor. As his fists raise, as he pounds down, as you try to move out of the way, but it turns out monkeys are kind of agile.
Okay.
Even though he's an ape. As
Yeah.
he slams down into you. And yeah, it's back to you guys.
Hey,
Thank
Cindrix, let's put this thing out of its misery, and I'm gonna initiate a tag team. I'm gonna use 3 help.
All right.
And
Okay. With pleasure.
I'm gonna shoot some magical power at it while you do what you want to do.
Can your mage hand boost me up?
It's my strength, so of one hand. So I doubt it.
I'll jump with it.
Wait, are you hitting? You're hitting.
Oh wait, no, I
Maurice
have
or
to be.
Maury?
I have to be
Maurice.
within close range of you,
Maurice.
so I don't think that's true.
Well, you're right
yeah.
next to Maury, right? Or
You
Maurice,
can hit
right?
Maurice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or did you
We're
want to
gonna
do your
attack Maurice.
fastball special?
we could.
Well,
do
who
the
are you
fastball.
hitting?
I was just gonna shoot.
Travis,
Maurice,
this is
like,
your
right
fault,
next
and
to
you
him.
know it is. You named the characters the same thing, and they're both
I'm gonna shoot the
monkeys.
8 that you're right next to.
Yeah,
Correct.
that's okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
so
said.
you don't have. You can
Well,
just
technically,
stab
one's
him.
a Simia.
Yeah,
The other's
but
an
I
8.
do more damage if I boost.
So you want to do a fastball special? You could run to me. We're still close, right? Can you
Yeah. You guys are
run
still
to
in
me, and
close
I'll
range.
launch you back at it?
Yeah, it's any ally within close range.
Okay.
All right, I'll do a backflip off of your shield. I'll like
Okay.
run over, do a backflip, and then I'll land my attack at the exact moment that your spell hits.
So
Whatever you're doing.
how far am I from Maurice?
From Maurice, you're
Yeah.
close.
Okay, so when he's doing that, we're gonna trade places. We're gonna high five, and then I'm gonna go to Maurice and then cast Power Push. That's gonna
Ooh.
fling Maurice towards Cindrix, who's jumping towards him to stab him.
Okay.
So you're like
I'm gonna put
sliding
this-
underneath, popping him
Yeah.
up, and then he's coming down from the top and like
Mm-hmm.
Link
Putting this guy
down
out
airing
of his
him.
misery. Which I'm spinning a stress to pull that out of my vault.
Fair.
So that is
Does it cost 2 stress?
just 1. Actually, it doesn't cost any because I'm using my of wit
Yeah.
and worry.
What did you roll to hit? Because I did not.
A
roll
19 with fear.
well. I rolled a 15 with fear. So
Okay,
I'll take
let's
your-
use the 19.
All right. 19.
Mm-hmm.
As sure enough, what you say comes to fruition. As you run past and Cindrix darts off and shoots into the air. Maurice, confused, sees you coming with just your palm out, just like
Oh,
As
come
you
on.
slide
This is
past
brutal.
him as you push him up and into the air. As Cindrix comes down and
Alright.
stabs into him. So let's see that damage.
My blade does 45 physical damage.
So that's 60 total. Because I did
60
15.
total.
Man, that was a bad roll by me.
As
60's got to be severe.
Cindrix stabs down, as Maurice kind of grabs the blade as you guys are falling. He just kind of barely pushes it out of the way as Cindrix slams into the ground as Maurice kind of like recoils with a huge cut in him. And that was severe.
Maurice, Maury's right. You're both dead now. You don't have to listen to him anymore. He has no power over you. You can move on. You don't want to be here. Go to the world of bananas or whatever's waiting for you on the other side.
Oh. Oh. Minis, pay attention! As Mori cackles wildly. Oh, you don't think we've been working on something like that too, huh?
Oh.
Maurice kind of like energy kind of courses through him as he pounds the ground and launches himself up into the air.
He what?
He pounds the ground and launches himself up into the air.
Up into where? Away
into
from
the
me?
air.
Out of my melee range?
Sure.
Surely he's not trying to jump out of my melee range.
It'll work either way. So, you can roll if you want to keep him next to you.
I mean, that I would like to try.
Sure, go ahead.
All right, 22 with hope.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna keep him next to me because I see something happening and I start to freak out.
As you grab, as you just kind of hold Maurice, he's gonna go. Hmm? And as
I
you're
don't know
holding
if it
Maurice,
is
just,
end up
you
helping or not.
see blurs all around as Mori just seems to be just illusions just shooting around the arena, just quicker than blink of an eye. Your other hand just kind of instinctually just snaps out at these illusions as it's just kind of pulling down Maurice, who seems to be just kind of floating there, just
Poor girl.
as these little satchels just start steaming suddenly all around you guys. As you just hear Mori just memento. As Maurice looks down, pounds his fists, and slams the ground as
Like a Willem
they
Dafoe
all
meme.
burst into these spiky brambles. As Mori finishes his memento Mori!
Oh,
as,
no.
as these spikes launch out in all directions. So let's see if it's effective at all.
We're all like, boo.
An 18 to hit everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right.
I'd say so.
All right, and that costs me 6 fear, by the way.
Wow.
And that is going to be, as they explode out and slam into everybody, that's going to be 42 magical damage.
42.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, man.
I'll use an
I
armor
will
slot.
Dracona scale that down. Or when I take severe damage, it says I mark stress to mark 1 fewer hit points. It doesn't say lower a threshold.
Yeah.
So
You still take the severe technically, but you
how
just
would
mark
armor
one less hit
interact
point.
with this? Because if I use an armor and
Well-
make it down to...
So it's still severe.
I guess it
so
functions-
For,
okay,
for
it functions
anything that
as an armor
activates
slot.
off severe would still trigger. But essentially you're only losing 2. So if you only block, you use, one armor slot.
Either way, I'm still taking... Okay.
Yes, you're
yeah,
still gonna
so,
take at least 1 damage.
Yeah, okay.
That's only major damage for me, and I knock that down to minor damage with Unstoppable, and then I'll use 1 armor slot to negate it, and then I have to do 1 more armor slot. Is that
Does
correct?
unstoppable block magic damage?
Wait, this is magic?
Yeah. Yep. Evander takes 1 HP.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
You made me
I
take
use 1
HP.
armor to drop mine to major, and I take 2 HP. I'm like, God damn it, Maury!
As he's just gonna like back up at the top of the trees. Didn't expect that, did ya?
I will kill you.
No.
It took forever to teach Maurice that. You see Maurice like kind of looking at Cindrix and he'll be like,
I'll spit to the side and be like, it wasn't bad.
Guys, I think we should just kill Maury.
Yeah.
Hey,
Maury
but-
seems
can you help us
chill.
kill Maury?
But that it goes back to you guys after their team attack
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Maurice, can you throw me up to Maury so I can kill him? Please. No, okay. You guys got anything?
I'm gonna step out and I'll say, Maury, I know that was the best thing you have. And look, and I'm just gonna look down and like, there's like a few drops of blood. Be like, how do you think this is gonna end for you? And I'm gonna try to taunt him.
All right, let's see it.
Nice. Come on.
And I'm gonna use my hope.
Yeah, roll high this time.
Well, I did roll a 1 on my hope die.
Of course
Okay.
you did, dude.
But I rolled a
That's a weighted
6
die.
on the other die.
Oh,
So that's bad. That's a 13 with fear. I get to add +6 to everything I roll, and I still don't get above a fucking 10.
Crazy.
That die is like weighted against you.
You see, Evander, you're trying to make me think, but thinking's a weakness. Just like how I'm not thinking about this arrow right now.
as he
Adam,
launches it towards
I'm
you.
gonna turn up and be like, I actually agree with him on that.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna. We're trying to win Maurice over. They're gonna win over Cindrix.
Yeah.
Well,
Wait, this guy makes a lot of sense.
yeah.
Maybe you guys are bad guys.
Maurice
that
is
was
a
another-
formidable warrior.
that was another natural 20
Oh my
Great.
god.
Against who,
Who's he
me?
shooting at?
against Evander. Yeah,
Good.
an arrow. It's physical damage. Be careful.
I'm still pissed he drew blood.
That
Nobody
was
makes me bleed my own blood.
that wasn't that great. That was a cool 31 physical damage.
You just met my threshold. You just beat my threshold though. So, yeah, I guess I'll mark 2 armor slots and take no damage. Ugh. Wait,
Alright.
no, I'll mark 1 armor slot and take no damage because it's physical and I'm unstoppable.
Yep, it's physical.
Ugh. It's disgusting.
Well, look again, Evander.
As I'm going to mark a stress on Maury
Is he goading you?
as the magic arrow.
Oh.
As you see vines wrap around your legs as you just kind of brush them off as you're unstoppable and you can't be restrained.
Yeah, as they wrap around me and it wraps me up, I'm just gonna take 1 step and just tear out of the whole thing. Maury.
Hey, no, that's cheating!
I'm gonna
I just-
shoot him in the face.
Well, I'm gonna
Right.
duo
Right.
with
Okay,
Maurice,
your
I'll
hand
let
too
you
early.
finish. I'll let you
Yeah.
finish.
as Maurice just kind of still just kind of glowing from Cindrix's recognition. So he'll pat you on the shoulder gently and turn to start walking towards Reggie.
He's gonna what?
He's gonna turn to start walking towards Reggie.
To walk like away from my melee range?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Attack of opportunity.
All right.
Ooh, that one was crisp. I wish
It
you
was.
talked that much into your mic all the time.
No. That is a 20 with fear.
As it turns out, that does hit.
And I haven't looked at this in a long time. There's actually a third option. I can choose to move with them,
Okay.
but I'm
Really?
not going to. But yeah.
you
Yeah,
never
let's
do that
go!
shit.
I'm just gonna
Arm in arm.
stick an arm out in front and be like, whoa. Yeah, if you're not gonna try to kill me, doesn't mean you can kill Reggie.
So he'll put his hand back on your shoulder and nod as he kind of raises his fist.
Yeah. Like, there you go. There you go.
I'm just impressed he was able to figure out that math. I thought that was going to be an impossible flowchart for him to figure out. Like, can't go,
that-
can't kill, can't.
Then
That is a 21 to hit.
yeah. It's like, okay. Yeah, and then he freaking smokes me.
He is a gorilla.
That's gonna be 19 physical damage.
Oh, thank God, that's only minor. I'm gonna armor that down.
He kind of seems to be pulling a punch. As he
Yeah,
kind of
maybe
nods to you with
Knocks
respect.
the wind out of me for a second. You're like, oh.
All right, and now it's back to you guys.
Before anybody else, I'm just going to run up next to Reggie. Just in case
Thank
he
you.
gets attacked again. And then I'll let you go.
I'm gonna shoot him in the face. Maury.
Why would you do that? It's
I'm
best
so
character
tired of
Maury.
this freaking monkey. Gosh dang it, dude. That's a 10. It is with fear. Gosh dang it.
Not bad. Not bad. At least you get a brave token.
Yeah.
As it
No, that's
launches through, as
And I never
Maury just kind of pops around. She's like, gonna need to aim better than that, Reggie.
Reggie's so pissed. He's just so pissed about this entire situation.
Well, instead of pissed, you'll be dead. As he's going to shoot at you for a cool 10.
play
Misses.
dead.
No, you'll be dead.
As you just
No,
take a
honestly.
step. As the arrow just
Oh,
sticks
should
in
we
the ground.
play dead?
Yeah, if we play dead,
Just
he'll
let
be
them
like,
think that they got their revenge.
Ah!
Yep.
It probably
Pick
would
it up
work.
off the ground. Oh, no.
But then he'd probably monologue over us for like an hour about his revenge.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so much more than an hour.
Eternally
yeah,
getting
I-
monologues
I
too by
forgot to
Maurice.
make an intro,
Maury.
but I have a just in case
Hour-long
400
more.
page, as Maurice kind of gives you another swing,
This is ridiculous.
as you just kind of like see this fist come in just quicker than you expect. You kind of like close your eyes in anticipation as it just kind of flicks your cheek.
I should know by now. You'd think.
This is just kind of flicks your cheek as Maurice
Oh.
just kind of like as I rolled a 2. So
This monkey.
all right, it's back to you guys.
I missed. You guys kill him.
You wanna launch up into the roof or into the
How far is
roof,
he?
the canopy?
The tree.
He is
Is it
close.
very far?
He's close.
Maury. Oh, it's like short trees. I was picturing like super tall trees for some reason. Okay. Yes,
Do it.
I do. Hey, Evander.
Need a boost? Holy shit, we were far. you ran way farther than I was.
This was me
envisioning.
winding up.
Oh.
This was my first step.
This Scooby Doo run.
All right,
Yeah. Okay.
Come on. Marking your stress to get advantage on this.
Shut up. Hey, we can't tell. Hey,
all right,
let's go!
yes.
Kill him. Kill this
Try.
monkey.
Okay.
Clear stress.
okay,
Gain a hope.
Oh, beautiful, true. Don't panic, don't panic. Alright. That's 70 physical damage.
Oh my
Okay, it's a good
Wait.
start.
Yes.
god. Wow.
That's insane.
Was that what? That was a critical hit. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
hope too. As just this blur, as just the branches going up this tree are just as you're just slicing through, launching yourself up. Just coming up from under Maury as he's kind of swinging around, just as you just flash up, just
It's like that One Punch Man thing where like the mole is digging through the ground and then all of a sudden his face is underground. It's like that. He's like in the treetop, just sees branches, and then all of a sudden it's just Cindrix like above the treetops.
Mock speed.
Yeah.
As Cindrix, your feet land firmly and this branch just kind of starts to bow as you just see Maury spinning through the air, bouncing around on these branches as he barely holds himself up. I'm starting to hate you now too.
And I'll say, before he finishes that sentence, there's already a bolt of lightning shooting out at him.
On the way down, you're gonna bolt of lightning back up at him.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, because
He's on the tree
down below.
range.
Yeah.
Oh, you landed in the.
Yeah.
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 So he's on the ground now?
No,
flew
he's
into
still
another tree.
he caught himself. He's
Okay,
still in the
yeah, we're
branches.
both okay.
You're both up there.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna try to electrocute him. Try and get him to fall.
All right.
Or kill him. I mean,
Yeah.
was that like the, what do we call it when it doubles your severe?
Oh.
Massive.
Was
Massive.
that massive?
It wasn't.
Okay. I'm marking a stress to get advantage on this.
That's
and also,
crazy.
my amulet that I got at the beginning of this adventure glows brightly. If I roll the crit on this, it's game over. I didn't.
Ah.
15.
As this bolt of lightning launches out, as this little agile monkey just kind of dips and dives through the branches as you blast, kind of riding high from that powerful hit. As he swings himself up, as you kind of run out of juice. Is that with hope or fear?
That was with fear.
Okay, nice. My stocks. It's like, all right,
I'm so dumb.
you.
Oh well, moving on.
As Maury is going to launch an attack.
At Cindrix?
You forget your
Yeah, it's
Seaborn
Cindrix,
tokens
yeah.
or something?
I forgot 4 Seaborn tokens and an experience.
Dang. You're too hyped.
Up 24
Yeah.
to hit.
I could cut in a moment. Yeah.
Ooh. Wow, that was almost maximum damage.
Oh, good.
No.
8.
Okay, that is going to be 28 physical damage. I'm also going to mark a
I
stress.
had one of those right.
This was to me.
Yeah, as the branch kind of shakes, as woody knurls curl up and twist around your legs, kind of locking your feet in place.
Yeah, and then my last piece of armor shatters off on the impact.
I can't believe these monkeys.
Have you tried being unstoppable?
I can't figure out how yet. I'm still trying to learn.
The breath comes from
I-
the diaphragm.
I only know how to grant no mercy to my enemies.
As he's going to duo down
I'm
to
full of
our
mercy.
good buddy.
Who's
As-
now alone?
Maurice is going to kind of trot towards you guys. Kind of wave at both of you,
Hey,
point
Maurice.
a little bit.
It doesn't matter. It's going to be me either way.
He nods, walks forward, raises a fist.
See, Maurice is chill. We should
Um,
recruit Maurice back from the dead.
Yes.
Saying.
Maury.
Aside
that's
from killing that kid, he's pretty
He had
chill.
one bad moment, and I
As
killed
he
him for
raises
it.
There's
his
2
fist,
sides to every story.
he kind of gives you a wink. He kind of gives you a wink.
Guys are
nod
turning against me now.
as he swings down, expecting you to dodge, but you don't. So he
Don't
just
get it,
connects
don't get
you
it.
square in the face, just ooh, as that was a 9 to hit.
Yeah. He tries to throw a punch, but I'm unthrowable. I'll catch it.
That was actually pretty good.
I mean,
That's
pull a punch.
30 physical damage, and you're
30
forced to mark-
physical.
Yeah,
I was like,
forced to
throw
mark a stress
punches.
or lose an armor slot.
Meant pull a punch. Oh yeah, okay. I mark 2 armor slots then, and no damage.
Pretty
Dong!
That was good.
As it's
It's
back
alright,
to you
pal.
guys.
These are all rehearsed lines.
I've practiced for months.
Show us the script.
I'm gonna look at you, Evander, and be
Monkey
like,
sounds.
"Do we kill him?"
I think we keep targeting Mori as much as you can. Maurice isn't doing this out of his own.
Cindrix, kill him!
You see blood
Okay.
dripping through the trees where you assume Cindrix is standing. I'm trying. This one's quick.
I could try to pull him in. Say to
No.
Reggie.
Do it.
I mean, I can go for another.
I'm like
attack.
doing this in front of
Aren't you stuck in place?
Maurice to keep him occupied.
Me? I don't
Yeah.
think so. I'm just like balancing on a branch.
No, your legs got bound by Brit.
Yes.
Oh, they
You are-
did?
Yeah, you are restrained. I should have said that specifically.
Okay.
How do you break
Yeah,
out of it?
I
Is
was
it like a
gonna-
strength?
End of his turn. Next turn.
Oh, okay.
Mm. In that
Then I
case-
will attempt to taunt.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you just roll with hope
Um,
and also succeed.
Maury, a lot of bad things have happened to us lately. You're not one of them.
Yeah.
Can you just leave
I
us
could
alone?
be.
And then I'm gonna attempt to taunt him with that. Although apparently he's not. He doesn't really care. I will use a hope.
Come on, baby.
Guess what I rolled on my hope die?
I'm
A
gonna
one?
guess
12.
2, actually.
It was
I
a
have
one.
high hopes for a 2.
Well, why? Because it was a 1.
Uh,
But I did roll a 12 on my fear die.
I'm gonna buy you new dice and mail it.
No, that's okay because that's a 19 with fear.
All right, that's fine.
all right.
I'll allow it.
But you know what? I'll humor you. You see,
As Maury looks terrible.
I'm kind of in control of this whole fight. So you know what,
I
Evander?
guess.
This one definitely gonna take you out.
As he's takes a cool attack at you. Pretty cool 7.
Yeah, misses. And he marked a stress, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, it will just like I won't even move, it'll just break off my armor. That's left of it.
I meant to do that.
Come on,
Is
man.
Cindrix free now?
You look
And
over
the
and
next time he's spotlighted.
Cindrix tried to lunge at Mori, and his legs got stuck, so now he's hanging upside down from the branch, like trying desperately to like cut his legs free.
No, cut the branch, not your leg. Cut the branch, not your leg.
As Maurice just kind of raises his fist towards you, Reggie, just as it kind of swings down at you. A 19 to hit.
I am your shield.
22 physical damage.
That's nothing.
It's just
Oh, but I do mark an armor, right?
Yes, armor or stress.
Mm.
Just giving you your options. All right,
Actually, not a
and
bad
it's
option.
back
I
to you
could do-
guys.
Probably should do stress.
I'm gonna shoot him unless Cindrix wants to kill him first.
Go for it. No, you go for it.
I'm like
As
gonna.
he's hanging upside down.
Yeah.
No, you go for it. You go for it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You look over. I'm actually passed out from blood in my head.
You're just like barely conscious, just like arms
Yeah.
dangling. You
It's
got
like,
it.
You
got
got him. You got him.
I'm gonna shoot a bolt of purple power. That's 16. It is with hope.
As this bolt shoots through the air, he just kind of dips out of the way as it blasts the tree behind him.
I hate you. I hate you.
when will you learn?
As Maury pulls out an arrow and then turns it towards Cindrix.
Better take out this trash first.
Huh? I look up.
It seems like it's just a
Eight-
matter of time. I wouldn't
A
waste your
13
effort.
to hit.
Yep. Yes.
That is 16 physical damage.
Minor.
Minor.
That is 1 health.
So you guys just watch this arrow just kind of thunk, stick into Cindrix.
Yep. Got it. And I'm just holding the shaft, but it's like clearly making contact. Ori,
Sure,
please,
Vander
man.
learned that move from me.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, he caught it.
Wow. Maurice is down there.
Yeah. Is Maurice's turn, or who's
Yep,
up?
it's Maurice. He's gonna turn towards you. He's gonna point. Just make sure it's okay first for you, Evander.
It's gonna be me either way, pal. I get it. Go ahead.
Again, he kind of gives you a wink and closes his eyes and swings down and just hears the boom. It gets 10.
Lean into it. Try to dodge, lean into it on accident.
Ooh, hang. Oh, okay. There we go. A 25 physical damage.
Ooh, that just meets my threshold. That is my threshold, in fact. I will... what am I gonna do with this boy?
You can mark it as stress or an extra arm or in armor.
So that knocks it to minor. I mark an armor. I will mark another armor, I suppose.
This is crazy.
I'll mark a stress, actually, this time.
Okay. All right.
I am going
Back to you
to run over. I'm going to kind of circle around Maurice. I'm going to look up at the bat Cindrix. And given that he's like 8 feet tall and he's hanging upside down, I am going to assume that if I jumped, I could reach his hands.
I would be at full extension. Which would be very
That's true.
tall.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're trying to pull him down.
Yeah. If he has a sword, I mean, I could also just have him stick his sword out and I'll just grab the blade of his sword and pull on that.
True. Go ahead and give me a strength. We'll just combine the jump and the attempt to free, I guess.
Yeah.
Me too.
No, just Evander.
Can I use adventure novel enthusiast to try to, I'm going to say, reach out your sword. And then when he reaches his sword out, I'm going to jump up and grab and like swing on him like a vine. And try to use the momentum, just break through the vines and pull him down.
Yeah, sure, that's goofy enough.
Something that's written in a book, but really doesn't make sense practically.
Yeah.
You're with a bunch of monkeys. I guess I'll let it pass.
Bro, guess what I rolled on my hope die?
A 1.
That's crazy, actually.
Get new
yeah,
die.
it's a 1.
serious.
It's a 1.
Yeah, you're cut off from like rolling anything
This-
important.
My hope
We are
dice
just prolonging this
die.
fight against these stupid
I-
monkeys because we
I
can't
know.
roll well.
Brother, I
You mean
don't know what
stupid
you want
monkeys.
from me.
It's Maury and Maurice.
I'm gonna kill them. I'm gonna kill Mori first.
But this
Part of
isn't
his
to hit.
introduction.
This isn't a difficulty. This is just to pull him down. So maybe this still succeeds.
Yeah.
That is a 13 with fear.
13. As Cindrix kind of groggily just kind of like puts his sword down, you reach up and grab it as the sword is unfortunately a little slick with the blood of Cindrix's enemies as it kind of slides as you fall down a little bit and Cindrix kind of sways.
It didn't work.
Just slid down. Was that with fear, you said?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna kill him. Next turn, I'm gonna kill him.
Maury looks and just goes, "Aha! Quick! He's unguarded!"
Do it!
As Maury shoots an arrow.
Do it!
12.
That's what I thought! You're gonna see that he just like, and this purple just like hits it off. I'm so upset. It misses, by the way.
Yeah, as Maurice just kind of looks and just and throws a fist at you. As he kind of throws it out, when you have this shield up, and he just kind of puts his palm against it, just as it's an 8 to hit.
That's what I'm talking about. And then I'm gonna immediately recoil and shoot my greatstaff at Mori, and I'm gonna use my experience of I don't like bullies to add +2 to this.
There we go.
Spending a hope to do that. And that is gonna hit. I mean, it's with fear. It's 25 with fear.
Oh ho ho! Gonna try again. Gonna
Got an idea.
maybe hit something this time. Oh ho ho ho! As the bolt flies and smacks him in the face.
15 magic damage.
Oh,
As the bolt smacks him in the face, as everything kind of shimmers. As Mori kind of stumbles back. So, you think you've won, huh? Well, guess what? That's right. I'm a phase 2 boss fight.
Oh,
Dude,
Falls
No.
forward and
I'm gonna save and quit to the main menu.
just falls forward
I'm
and just
doing this
face
tomorrow.
plants the ground. Just
uh,
completely unconscious.
okay.
So is he dead?
Maurice just kind of looks at him, pokes him a couple times.
Cindrix comes down, blade straight through Mori's skull as he secretly freed himself. You didn't see it. I rolled a crit off camera. You didn't see it though.
Oh, okay.
That's, I don't know. Can I attempt to free myself, or is it our turn? Or is it
Yeah,
fight over?
combat's over.
Yeah. Hey,
Unless
Maurice.
you guys want to keep
Okay, well
fighting
then.
Maurice.
Maurice.
Why don't you get out of here, man? You
Actually-
clearly don't want to be here.
I'd say it's at this point that Cindrix comes down and is gonna try to kill Maurice.
No.
Wait. Maurice, I'm sorry.
I'm frozen.
Maurice kind of like shies away from you a little bit as he kind of like looks at both Evander and Reggie and just kind of puts his arms out in like a hug emotion.
He's hugging me. I killed him.
I'll step in and hug him, and I'll say, "You're a wild animal. It's not your fault.
Right. I'll hug him
It's
too.
Your owner's fault.
Hmm.
He should never have been in charge of you."
You guys, everything shimmers around you again as. Yep, doing that again. As Maury just kind of pops in, floating. You know what's crazy about being a ghost? You can't die twice. You see, I've thought this whole thing through. You're in my domain now. As he floats down, intangible. And only a ghost can kill a ghost. So guess what, boys? One of you's gotta die to take us out. Who's it gonna be? Who's not going home? I've thought everything through. I'm a genius. As he's just sitting there cackling, leaving you guys a moment to decide.
Right. I'm gonna look at Maurice. And be like, "Hey, buddy, now's your time. Come on.
Huh?
You've
You
had.
can do it,
You-
pal.
You can do this."
It's
Free
time.
yourself.
You deserve better.
Looks at his hands and curls them into fists as he looks down. As he walks over and just bonks Maury on the head. Ah! Oh, oh, oh. As he just kind of face plants again, similar as he fell out of the tree. Maurice will kind of scoop up Maury. Hold him for a second. Hey. Thanks, you guys. I haven't been the most confident in life.
I'd be more surprised if you didn't talk.
Well, I can only speak to you now as I'm borrowing some of Maury's abilities. But
So you
Maury has been my friend through it all. Yeah, that child just wanted to pet me, and I accepted it. And then Maury pressured me into standing up for myself. And that resulted in that whole mess. But I'm sorry it had to turn out this way. Looks like you guys have went on and had a lot of great adventures. I don't know really who you were, Cindrix, but you seem like a valiant warrior. Reggie, you're still one of the smartest men I know, and I really feel like you could have showed Maury a thing or two. Maybe me. And Evander, the way you stand up for everybody. I really wish I had that sort of bravery. You move like a true hero.
Well, today you did. I don't judge you on
suppose so.
what you did in your past, only on the actions you take from here on out.
Well, I think it's time for us to rest. As just these angelic wings kind of appear on his back as this ray of light comes down over him. All right. Away we go. Don't forget us, boys. As he kind of closes his eyes and reaches his hands out with Maury in it. As you see Maury just kind of start to like slump between his hands. As then he just kind of slips out, hits the ground.
Trying to leave my melee
A
range.
crack opens up with fire. Just, as Maurice looks down, just
It's for the best, Maurice. It's for the best.
Traumatized.
as
He'll learn. He'll.
everything starts to shimmer again.
Welcome to the maw.
As a small piece of paper kind of floats down between you guys.
So when it lands, I'm just gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
That guy killed a kid. Why did he go to heaven? I was joking. I'm totally going to judge him for what he did in the past. That's crazy. He killed a child.
I was thinking that same
I just
thing.
wanted to get us
pretty
out of
evil.
this.
I feel no remorse for what I had to do.
As
He was nice at the end, I guess.
whoever wants to pick up the piece of paper,
I'll pick it up.
as you bend down and look at it, it looks like a postcard. It's Maurice in like a suit, standing next to like various gods as they kind of like give thumbs up, and just says, "Wish you were here." As everything starts to shimmer, including that postcard, as
Oh, hey guys, this
you guys kind of fall into gray again, and all of a sudden, you can't breathe. You start to sputter and spit. And you wake up. Evander, you kind of pull yourself up and like various pieces of trash fall off you. As both Cindrix and Reggie, you guys wake up on a small operating table. Ah, both of you? He glances over. Ah! Well, I didn't really want that one anyway. Too damaged.
Stand up out of the trash and walk over, not even acknowledging it.
yeah, literally.
Well, how'd it go, guys?
It was.
It looks like that dark spirit's gone.
Yeah, it was transformational. But hey, we got confirmed that there's an afterlife.
Well, those are usually constructed by the spirit, so.
Ah, I see.
Anyway.
I can't tell which was more scarring of the two journeys I've been on recently.
Can we take a quick break?
Yeah, it seems like a good time.
Perfect.
Yep. Dark spirit gone. None of you ended up dead, which is bad for me.
Oh, well. I have to hold up my end of the bargain, don't I? And she'll snap her fingers as Riggy, as Riggy just kind of pops open her mouth and her tongue just extends, and there's a slightly bigger emblem. Just it's coated in glass. Inside is what appears to be that blank oval face of a villager. As she takes it off Riggy's tongue. There you are. Show that to the Countess's doorman, and you'll be able to visit the Countess.
I'll take that. Hey, you said you were gonna do something for me too.
I did.
I'm gonna think about these symbols.
And as you start thinking, all of a sudden you just get this migraine as just flashes of green and gold start to overtake certain parts, twisting, changing, as it almost seems like this different formula is stuck in your head. What do you see?
You see Reggie's like, what is this?
It's a vile, terrible spell. Something that will just completely remove aspects. In this case, all you need to do is pull one little thing away. Now, I've copied it down for myself, and it'll be fun for me to play with in the future. But you be responsible with it.
So you're saying this thing I'm seeing, I just pull one of these out and this spell will happen?
Yes. I mean, you'll have to take some time to figure it out.
Huh.
But all the pieces are there. All you need is practice.
Okay. I'm already like writing it down.
Yeah. It really just seems to kind of, as this migraine just kind of quickly fades, it really just kind of burns bright in your mind. These changes, like you've well memorized this series of magical rune code now, but it almost seems that your memories are replaced with this new.
Okay.
And it kind of pushes back a lot of the previous dark thoughts in your mind as this glow kind of envelops you.
Cindrix is gonna pat you on the back, kind of like give you a nod, like a congrats almost.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if this is it, but it feels good. It feels like I'm onto something. In fact,
it's hope.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. All right. You know, I want to be sad to see you guys go. All that potential that I could have got out of all those good organs of yours, except yours, as she gestures to Evander. Well, in actuality, I can't wait for you guys to leave, except you. She walks over and she pets Piper, who is sitting off near the cauldron on a platter, with just like cookies around her. She just
yeah. I'll whistle. Call her over.
She just kind of like
Kills her. Yeah.
and she just runs over to you.
Oh, Piper.
She runs up, climbs up your shirt, runs up to your neck, and immediately just rubs against it.
Give her a little scratch.
Yeah.
You've always been there for me.
All right. Well, I guess I have to put my instruments away. Sarah, would you be so kind as to lead our guests out?
Thank you for your hospitality, and I hope I never see you again.
Well, perfect. I hope I never see you guys again. Toodles, bye.
She kind of turns and waves her arms as reminiscent of the spells that Zindrix and Reggie saw from Oramundi. Just this almost like panel opens up in front of her, and she just starts looking at the runes as they kind of scroll through.
Oh, jeez.
As Sarah opens up the beads and gestures you guys through. And
Okay.
you're out in the waiting room. She opens up the door leading outside. And as you step out, she bows once more. Thank you for visiting. Have a good day. She goes and closes the door, which she closes on her own head. Just boom. Ah! And then she closes the door properly.
This place is so sad.
Yes.
Well,
If Sildextra didn't seem so powerful, well, either way, actually. I just want to get out of here.
Yeah.
Let's
To
keep
the
going.
Countess.
All right. And for the first time, you see this sky start to grow dim. As looks like darkness is setting upon the Countess's land.
Oh, did we retain damage and stuff from that fight?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You guys have a week,
Oh,
essentially.
really? Okay.
A week.
I was
balls
just gonna
tomorrow,
ask
I
when
forgot.
the
Essentially, roughly a week of your time passes.
Okay. Well,
So if there's anything you want to do,
right.
you want to practice with or
Oh, wow.
meditate on,
Yeah, I know exactly what
Um,
I'm doing.
What is that? Where do we land with hope after all that?
That's true.
After a week,
after a week,
should we just like reset it to 3 or something?
yeah, probably. Go ahead, reset it to 4, as this feels like the final end of your guys' journey.
Right. During this time, Reggie spends a significant amount of time memorizing mentally, going over this new spell, thinking about it. Can I ask, does it seem like this is a one-time use type of thing, or is this something that he'll have at his disposal?
The more you play with it, the more you kind of realize this is just a spell.
Okay.
Like, it's in your arsenal.
At some point, Reggie takes out a vial that has one of these marigold moss that's covered in this mold. And kind of when he's like away from the other two, because he doesn't know like what the spell's gonna do, at some point out in like the rolling fake hills, he's gonna try to cast this spell on this thing and see what it does.
The more you toy with it, the more you play with it, it's tough. Every time you try to focus on the mold itself, you can't really seem to pull anything out. It doesn't seem like you can hone in and destroy something you're focusing on.
Okay.
But you can look at something and push it into something else. So whenever you focus on this mold, it almost feels like you could push it. But that would just essentially be spreading it again.
Okay.
So as you're working through it, you remember the point of the catalyst. You can take something, push a small amount into a seemingly
right.
an endless amount.
Right. I will like, as I'm doing this and studying this, I'll pull out this little tiny salve that Oz gave me, and I will look at it, put these two together, but knowing I only have this. You'll just see like a smile creep onto Reggie's face, and then he puts it back in his satchel.
And for the first time in a few days, when as you guys are sitting in that house after an exhausting visit from Micah, Reggie comes in and he's beaming.
Yeah.
All right.
Well-
Anything else you guys would like to do in this time?
I think at some point, we don't have to actually play it out, but there would be lengthy discussions regarding what happened to us in the
Yeah.
birdcage,
Mm-hmm.
and like working our way through that, kind of just bouncing things off each other and
Yeah.
sort of coping.
And the more time goes by, the more and more it feels like a bad dream. Those 9 years almost feel like more of a distant memory than a recent one. The only one that kind of still seems to linger on it, Cindrix. Almost like a piece of him is kind of forever stuck in that place.
I would take note of that as well.
Yeah.
I would spend a lot of time drawing and writing things down and spending time with my sketchbook. And then I would spend probably almost an equal amount of time just helping out in the fields. Just doing something to keep myself entertained. I was used to working on a farm, even though most of it was in secret just to harvest enough for myself to eat. So I wasn't really allowed to participate in anything. And at some point, I would approach Reggie.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say, hey, this is maybe stupid and not how I should be spending my time, but I was thinking that, Oz is the Warden of the Coast and Shepherd of the Streams. Cindrix is the Phoenix of the Izithcore Monastery, Slayer Initiate, Storm of the Aruvish Isles, and Immortal Drake, Blood of the Maw.
Right.
And we didn't really have anything for you yet. But I feel like you deserve some honorifics.
Really? I mean, I appreciate that. I don't necessarily think I need an honorific, but hey, I'll tell you a little secret just between me and you.
Yeah?
Where I'm from, the chiefess, it's a familial thing. And technically, since my parents adopted me, they don't have any kin of their own. I'm technically the next in line.
Really?
So if you really want to call me something, what would that be? Junior Chief Prince, maybe? I mean, you don't have to go.
Junior Chief Prince is tough.
Junior Chief Prince, Daddy, just throwing things out there.
And then I'm gonna turn a little page in my notebook, and it's like basically superhero monikers. I have the Fiendish Fungal Freedom Fighter. Lavender Lightning is written on one page.
Oh.
The Lycanus Liberator.
I'm gonna look at these and be like, hey, I like those.
The Pale Peril.
Oh, interesting.
The greatest wizard to never graduate from Springhaven. That seems kind of mean, actually.
Hey, that's all right.
And then I have the headstrong hometown hero.
That's pretty
Reginald
good too.
Wayne the second.
Yeah,
I like alliteration, but I think maybe I overdid it with some of these.
I noticed that.
But Chief Reggie?
Chief Reggie.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm not really planning on taking the role. I can pass it on.
Why wouldn't you? You'd be a great leader.
You know, they've really, I've always felt like one of them, 100%, from the first day I could start understanding things, but I am different. And I'll outlive all of them by centuries. So I think it's only right if I pass it on to someone who's been there, who's stuck around and deserved it. I have a friend who I think it would serve well.
I'm busy.
Although,
Cindrix has just been sitting there, like, polishing and sharpening his blade, listening.
I think both of you would be great candidates, but I respect what you're saying. I think that's a good point. It's hard to relate to some people, even if you grew up in the same setting and not everybody has the same experience. Yeah. Well, I think that in and of itself means you would be a great leader somewhere. So hopefully use those skills at some point.
Well, then maybe I'll earn a title some other day. But hey, for now, you can just call me Reggie.
All right, Reggie's good. And then I would just spend the rest of the time reading and writing and helping.
All right. Anything you want, Cindrix, or you can keep doing Cindrix things?
I'm gonna try. So Cindrix is gonna spend a lot of time meditating. That's, a fundamental part of his culture, and part of being in the Izithkor monastery is, meditation and understanding oneself. And ever since that day, whenever I close my eyes and I go through my normal, meditation ritual practice, breathing exercises, that singular moment of that thing overpowering and crushing my skull with his bare hands and then fading into black while suffocating in water, it snaps me out of the meditation, and it just keeps replaying every time I try to go to that safe place. And it also strikes me with the thought of, what happened to my people. It's like the feeling of drowning. So it deeply disturbs me, but I've been trying to work past it.
Yeah, something, perhaps a week at time isn't quite enough to do.
Right.
See, I'm
But-
struggling with that sometimes, and I'll, realize that the way that Cindrix processes things is probably not with just talking them out always, and so I'll offer to spar occasionally and just help him get some of that frustration out.
Yeah.
There's one last thing I want to say, fellas. Whatever happens, if, hopefully we get out of here, I'm going to go home. I'm going to try to see if this works, but regardless, I've decided this is the last walk I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done too.
That's good to hear. I don't want to come back either.
Well, in that case, I hope we can stay friends out there until Nira. I'd really like to keep in touch with you guys.
You think you have a choice now?
That's
After
what I was hoping to
we've been
hear.
through?
I get Evander on the weekends.
Thrilled. Absolutely beaming.
I have him for the fun days.
Yeah.
That works.
All right. Time passes. And sure enough, the time has come. Your clothes have been cleaned up. Micah has been stopping by rather consistently just to check up. She cleaned your clothes. She just seems to want to do various chores in and around. She's answered questions, but she's a little ditzy. But eventually, you hear that signature knock before the door just opens on its own.
Hello? It's me again. Hi, everybody.
Hey, Micah.
It's
Hey, Micah.
time.
Is it now?
Mm-hmm.
Well, very good.
So come on, come with me, come with me.
And she excitedly runs out. And I was already kind of running up the street, heading towards that iron tree.
Ooh.
Yes, that you have seen and played with a little bit before, Reggie.
Yeah.
with downtime. And as she described it, yeah, it looks like this giant iron tree with all the leaves kind of flat and laying horizontally, just in multiple layers. And near the trunk is essentially just these big old cogs you can kind of just twist, and it will move different layers of the tree, and it causes different shapes to appear beneath the tree in light of the sun. And you'll see things like what some people call animals, though you don't recognize them. Different, like you see clouds. There's a representation of the storm that you guys went through. All sorts of little things, letters, runes, just various like fruits, vegetables, or what you're told are fruits and vegetables. Most you don't recognize. Yeah, it's just a fun little light sculpture. But as you head up the hill, you see lanterns all over the main square. Beneath the tree, you see essentially these little dangling boxes that seem to be playing music just on their own, no instruments, as they just kind of turn and crank as they dangle, as the tree seems to be moving on its own now, almost making some sort of disco like appearance underneath it, as you see bunch of villagers all paired up dancing with each other. As Maiko just kind of runs back to you guys as she sees you approach. It's like, oh, it's festival day. I'm always excited to see it. But you're not here to mingle with us, are you? You're here to take your fancy masks up to the manor.
That's right.
Yes.
Although it has been a pleasure getting to know you, Micah. Thank you
Yeah.
for all the help.
Yeah,
Oh,
thanks.
and she bows down deep. And her veil kind of catches on her forehead as she raises herself, and she quickly corrects it. Well, no, it was my honor. It's always nice to just help people who don't immediately dismiss you for talking about their masks all the time. Syndrix, you feel somebody touch your face again, which you're pretty used to at this point, but still kind of annoying, as people are just so impressed by the quality of your mask.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
Well, I suppose this might be goodbye. You'll probably head on out back to your home, back onto one of the other islands after this. But if we meet again, you'll have to tell me everything about the party.
We sure will. Thanks again, Micah. You were a real help.
Of course, I'm always glad to help. And she bows again and lifts herself up, and the veil is kind of caught. And
Yeah.
she just kind of trots off in the party, waving to you guys.
All right, fellas. Let's do this.
It's time.
Let's do it.
I'll walk that way.
And as you work your way up, another thing you guys did in this time is kind of scout out the manor a little bit. As you approach, you get to the gate. And unlike last time, there is a man posted there. He appears to be a villager, but seems a bit more stiff. And as you approach, he just kind of almost mechanically puts out his hand. And there's
Hold
a
out.
slot.
Oh, yeah. I'll put my medallion in there.
As fingers will move and just close over his palm as Reggie, you're inside the gate.
Okay.
Just boop.
Immediately? Oh, wow.
Yeah, just teleport through.
Hey. Oh. All right.
So you kind of look around,
Wait, I
look
have-
behind you, and your companions are on the other side as his palm opens again.
We also have medallions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
We didn't just get one.
Luckily, Micah, who has watched this process before, explained it all. But it's still technically a new sensation.
I will mimic what I saw Reggie do.
And Evander goes through, and I'm assuming Syndrix goes through.
Indeed.
As you're in this rather lush garden, you saw the flowers that field was full of before. You see other plants, more simple. And it looks like a rather nice sitting area, though no one's out here currently. It's a short walk around a fountain that doesn't spew any water. And there's no one at the door to let you in, so you just assume. And sure enough, on touch, you find yourself teleported through. And you're in the Countess's manor, which seems to be rather wide open. There is sure enough, a party going on. Lots of people, all wearing glass masks, all in the shape of different humanoids. But it seems a little eerie. The eyes might not align properly. They might be two different types of eyes. Some have noses, some don't. Some have different appendages instead. There's mouths and lips and teeth, but none of them move when you hear chattering and talking. Occasionally you see some eyes blink. Occasionally you see a nose wiggle. And as they walk by, you can see these glass masks and the tendrils that come from behind them and dig into the sides of the villager's face. As they all walk around and mingle amongst themselves. And Syndrix, you start to get many, many compliments on yours.
Evil. Please leave me alone. I'm alright. I get it.
And you guys mingle for a short time. The hors d'oeuvres are slightly fancier than the treats Micah made for you. The only really other thing of note, all villagers are about 6 feet tall. There is one section of the room that most villagers seem to completely avoid. Besides one of these stiffer-looking villagers standing nearby holding a tray, and a villager who appears to be about 9 feet tall.
Ooh,
in
big boy.
heavy boots and this black jacket. Doesn't bother to wear a mask. As he just kind of be lounging there with a large brimmed hat, just kind of slightly over his face. He seems to be enjoying the atmosphere. Otherwise, at the far end of the hall, there is a large staircase leading up to the second floor balcony. Beyond that, you see a very short staircase leading up to what appears to be this marble-lined door. And the door was guarded by another one of these stiff villagers. It's what you soon find out to be the Countess's room. Next to the Countess's room, the large tower you saw from outside, there's a gigantic picture window. And all you see is that black wall, pulsing red occasionally. And it almost gives like just a light red tint to everything in the room when it does.
Well,
This is an interesting place, fellas.
say let's go straight to the Countess. Give the doorman the mask. He should let us in.
We can try. Let's do it.
Who's doing the talking? Not me.
I guess I can.
Can I get a vibe on the tall villager? Do they seem to be like clearly separated, like a VIP section? But are they like monitoring things? Do they look like they're like some kind of a guard force, or are they just somebody important that has their own area?
It looks like most of the people are avoiding that area more out of fear.
Hmm.
You're pretty quick to learn just from some mingling that is Varrock, the head local gang.
Hmm.
Bandits.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
The
Let's
Blood
not mess with
Bandit
him.
Chief.
Yeah, let's
Mhm.
not mess with him. Okay.
I do kind of want to see what his deal is, but yeah, let's go.
Right.
And as you ascend the stairs, you can take a moment to like stop at the top and look back over the party, and some kind of look up at you, be like, "Oh, like the guy impressed." That's like, "Oh, are they talking with the Countess?"
Hmm.
Yes, as the stiff villager stands unmoving till you approach, which he opens up his hand, revealing a different slot than you saw before. One that looks like it would fit that glass encased mask.
Well, I'll put it in.
And as his palm closes,
I'm gonna put my hand on Reggie's shoulder and grab onto Cedric's, just in case he gets teleported in by himself.
takes a few steps out of the way and opens the door.
All right, I'll slowly loosen my grip.
Yeah.
As you breathe,
Thank
kind of
you.
look over your shoulder, and you see the party frozen.
Uh-oh.
It appears time
Oh,
stopped around you.
literally frozen. Is the guard frozen too? I
The
guess
guard
it
moved to
looks
open the
like
door,
Right.
I guess we enter.
Yeah, I'll go in.
and as you all step in, the guard closes the door. As then you can just hear very, very faintly in the distance. It's the party resume.
Hmm.
And before you is this large chamber. What hits you first is the smell of blood.
Don't like
Damn
this.
right it does.
The center of this room, there seems to be a large pool.
Oh,
In it, blood, glowing bright,
that makes sense.
chips of bone, viscera, all kind of swirl in it. Beyond that, the room is dark, and looking up, it seems infinitely tall. You saw the ceiling, but you saw the outside, and that definitely caps, but it seems so much taller from inside. And centered beyond the pool is another large picture window where you see that pulsing red, but mainly black wall.
Do we see anyone else, possibly a countess, in here?
You do not.
All right.
There are chairs or anywhere to be greeted, or is it just the pool?
In front of you is seems to be a small marble walkway. Everything else in the room is this dark gray. There's just this white crisp marble that leads up into a small oval before the pool.
Yeah.
Looks like that's the place to
Follow
be.
the yellow brick road.
Yeah. Walk up.
As the three of you make it to the end of this path, there's still a not very, very long, but it's still a good section between you and the pool as it kind of steps up at the end. So you can kind of see it in all of its glory, I guess, as it starts to kind of raise,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
as lift,
Hmm.
as two milky white tendrils, thick as trees, start curling out of it and twisting to form a double helix as they work their way up all the way into the infinite blackness of the ceiling, as this ceramic body as just starts to lifting up, as blood doesn't seem to splash out at all, just kind of lower off gently as the body curls and twists, and
you see two more milky white tendrils leading deeper into the pool, but similar to the body of the villagers, but more majestic. Floats the
Yep. Hovers.
what you can presume to be the Countess. As she turns, and that blank oval face you've come to know from the villagers seems to be her own.
Makes sense now.
Her skin, while there is no metal, there is no glass tubes, it just seems to be this ceramic, but so much more. She feels eerie to look at. Something your brain almost can't comprehend. There's something off about her. But there's no fear. It's more awe.
I will bow.
As her hands come out, and you hear, "Greetings. Welcome to my party. I am the Countess, as they call me. Evander, Reginald, and Cindrix. How nice to finally meet you."
Reggie will bow
Mhm.
and like stay bowed and say, "Countess, we are honored to be in your presence."
I appreciate such sentiment. Now, I presume you have questions. You've worked so hard to come to my chamber. Where shall we begin?
Well, our request is rather simple, actually, though it may not be easy. You probably know, but we don't come from this world.
Correct.
We're just trying to get home. And you being all powerful, with this impressive place you've made and manage, we thought you could help us.
And help I can. In my mausoleum, I have many treasures. When you depart, you will find in your possession a key to let you in. In the far back room, you will find an orb. Touch it, and I will send you home.
Well, thank you. We appreciate that.
Of course. Is that
Yeah.
all?
Countess, I have a question.
Of course.
You see all that goes on in this island, yes?
Yes. Mostly.
Why did you send us to those places?
Now, which places are you speaking of?
We were sent,
you
as I'm
mean
sure you know.
Your
find-
visions?
Yes.
That was not my work. I gifted that girl a portion of my sight, as that is what she requested. I do not know the limits of your beings very well. I put too much in. She twisted my visions, and the villagers drove her out. Unfortunately, she really did no wrong, so there's no reason to sick the hound on her. And she seemed to live by herself in those tunnels, but Others get curious and wish to pursue things that they don't particularly need to. And you, among others, were an unfortunate result of my mistake.
I think that speaks a lot that you're willing to admit that. And I don't mean to imply that it was your doing directly. We've had some time to talk things over, so I think we're all kind of in a better place now, but that was hard. I have one more
I
question.
apologize. Please ask away.
I'm sorry to take up so much of your time, but in our realm, there was a being, a realm devourer, that they said was slain by our gods years and years ago. It's how we got here. Are you aware of such a being?
I am very aware of my host. To put it simply, I am but a parasite. I feast on the cosmic collection that he produces. I create true blood, or as you would come to know it, blood, as it has been passed on to you. The being you speak of, my host, would not have been slain by your gods, as your gods and you cannot hurt it. None can hurt it. That is directly born of it. It has created all matter that you walk on, all matter that you use, all matter that you are made of. It has made at one point.
So much of this is hard to understand.
Yeah.
Of course. These beings existed far beyond a time even I know. Now, this particular one where you're from, they seem to, all of these muddy hosts, turn cosmic energy, nothing, into something. They produce it inside themselves. And when they become full, they condense themselves impossibly small and split. And the new erupting from the old. That can cause many, many issues for what's left inside of the host. You have witnessed this by the storm.
I
So-
see.
Tulnira was born of things that had already been devoured by the host.
Correct. Just things that escaped an attempt to return home, encapsulating it in what you refer to as your world.
That's rather interesting. And you're saying that the host as a whole has condensed and split itself?
The split has long since gone.
Hmm.
I wait, becoming so small myself, till my host will regain its energy.
She gestures to the window between her milky legs as you can see the wall pulse.
Oh,
Impossibly small, as its very edge. Solid, noticeable.
Interesting. Well, that gives us a lot to think about.
Hmm.
Your sight doesn't extend beyond this island or this realm, does it?
I can pull many things. I've ventured far. But that was far, far ago. Is there something you're curious about? Perhaps I can look.
I've taken enough of your time as it is. The questions that I have are more about the politics of Tolnira, nothing that concerns you. But it still leaves a lot of questions unanswered.
Entertain me. Do know time is something you care much more about than I.
Hmm. Well, where the host resides in our realm of Tolnira, there has formed somewhat of a cult. People that are adventuring in, like we did. And the information around it was always that what lied inside was powerful, well, power. Things that could change the scope of the power dynamics of our realm. And that's what sent people inside. But recently we learned that most of that's a lie. And I still don't understand it. And it's a
Ah,
stretch. It's not even your place, but
correct.
maybe you know something.
I will say, from what I've gathered, your beings seem to crave something from what you consider home. The warmth of a blanket, perhaps comparable to one your mother nursed you in. A warm pool, waters of the womb. The skyline, the same one you might have seen when you were young. This world of yours, it wants to return home. It wants to rejoin my host. Rock and stone has no mind of its own, and thus does not know, only move. Many beings try to rationalize these thoughts, and will come up with excuses and lies to journey back. If you're wondering why you don't have these poles, I can see it in you. You are made of the outside. You're from a different host, the matter you're made of. As it is pulled and collected from many. Perhaps you just haven't found your home yet. And that is why you get no pull towards my host.
Hmm.
Well, at least two of us have certainly felt like we didn't belong. Well, thank you.
Well,
It seems strange to say that after all we've been through since we've been here.
you
you've
weren't
actually-
my biggest fan coming in.
Honestly, no. Didn't expect for this to go this way. But you have been a gracious host.
You're very polite. But what of you, young one?
As she points a finger towards you, Cindrix, and even just the finger coming close, you can kind of feel your face get hot. As it's almost like all the blood in your body is trying to approach and pull towards her, She pulls her finger back, and you just kind of feel your circulation return to normal.
Do you have any questions for me?
No.
Would you like me to assist you in the removal of that shard in your head?
Oh, that? Yes. Actually, hold on. The shard's in my head. It's making Cinders really chill. You know, like, does he really need the shard removed? No. Yes. But
All right,
try to keep my brain intact.
of course.
It's huge.
There is a lot of complexity to your beings. But at the end of the day, it's all still very simple.
And Cindrix, you kind of feel a tug from your waist, kind of to the back of your
Ugh.
around your head to your spinal cord,
Yeah.
and then it's just kind of a blink, and that's it. You feel great.
Guys, I have strong desires.
Reggie
for
and
possessions
Evander, you watch as the skin kind of splits and pulls off Cindrix as he just kind of splits open as his various nervous systems and stuff pull out, and bones and organs pull as he kind of opens up like unraveling a book as the shard just kind of
It's fucked up, dude.
and then clatters to the ground as
That's
he
so fucked up.
then he just kind of puts himself back together and seals. And Cindrix doesn't notice a thing.
Yeah, Cindrix, you see us looking at you like,
See my helmet, and then you hear, I threw up in my helmet again.
it's like,
I go,
oh my god.
that happened really fast, but for some reason, it felt spiritually like I was disassembled by every atom in my body and reassembled again. Did anything like that?
Nope.
It-
You look normal. We don't need to talk about it.
Yeah, is everything back in its right place?
Any ache and pain you might have originally had is gone. It's
Nice.
patched. Your bones are in the best condition of your life. Any damage to your organs have been patched.
I'll have what he's having, you know what I mean?
Cindrix, you're riding high right now, actually. You feel great.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know what she did, but it feels great.
I'm okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm glad you feel better.
You guys need to try that!
Yeah. Good. All right.
Will that be all?
That's all from me.
Nothing more from your adventures?
What is Varrock's biggest weakness, and how can we exploit it if things were to get out of hand?
Well, if you're able to, you can simply snap the glass on his back, right behind the head, like all villagers.
I look over at Evander. I'm like, write that down. Thank you.
Kind of a strange question, but the hound, that thing isn't going to follow us to the mausoleum, is it?
The thing.
Not
Thing.
if you open it with my key.
Good.
It follows my beck and call. Though
Go ahead.
do note, you are to touch what I instruct you to in the mausoleum. Anything else, and he will come.
I have
It's an
one.
orb in the back corner. Yes?
Yes. Any
Are
questions?
there other orbs, or like, is it? We'll know it when we see it.
You are being directed towards it now.
And this. Go ahead, Reggie.
I have one question. It's about something else, though. So, Cindrix, if you want clarification, you should
Well,
ask.
I was gonna ask for the key.
You will have it. I will make sure it's in your possession.
Right.
Cool.
My final question is about Sildextra.
An interesting witch she is.
Right. Now, you probably know because you can see these things about us, but where we come from, we have a bit of a moral code that we follow. And it was hard to watch the things she's doing to those bodies. I mean, she took their souls. I mean, does that bother you at all?
Souls? No. Souls are an interesting thing. They allow growth and change. And that is the energy that sustains the host. I have made this place out of curiosity. Normally, I'd simply wait until my host would regain strength, and I can return to the edge to feast upon the cosmic essence he produces. But I wait while he is small as not to damage the host. As he waits, the planets left in him continue to produce more souls. Out they leave. When they split, when they change, they eventually find their way here. Some are not ready to join the wall. And I have found and talked to this gathering. And I decided to try an experiment. And that is where the villagers have come from. I pulled this place together. I pushed away the storm. I gave those who were not ready to accept their final place a chance to live anew until they are ready.
I must say, I am impressed. Now, actually, there's one final question I'd like to ask you.
You can ask as many as you can think of.
You said the host is trying to regain its strength. Can you tell how long it has until that happens?
Your time. If you would allow me to gaze. You don't really feel anything. But a moment passes as she goes, ah, yes.
I want to make sure my nervous system's still in my body.
You still feel things.
Okay.
Mostly when you dodge the scars.
Yeah. Guys, I can't feel anything on my torso. Still. We're good.
Yeah, that's not new.
At the rate that you contribute your souls, it would take the hosts somewhere in the vein of 150 to 250 million years.
Okay. That's good
Then
to know.
He will
Probably
grow.
won't make it that long.
He'll grow to his true size, and the world you know it will be absorbed.
Right. Well, Countess, we again are honored to be in your presence. We thank you for treating us well. And
I'm glad I pulled you out of the storm when I did.
I would like to apologize. You probably heard me, but I had some misconceptions about you.
There is no
Judged
need to
prematurely.
apologize. You are interesting. Your thoughts are your own. And it's nice to see you adapt and change, which is not something I see too much of, which is why you little ones are so inspiring. Most of the beings I've interacted with are beyond such concepts.
Well, we'll be on our way then.
Of course. As soon as you're ready, you just may touch the door.
Thank you. I'll stand as long as you guys are with me and go and touch the door.
All right. As the three of you touch it, the Countess waves.
Farewell. Journey on home. And live out the rest of your lives with integrity.
As you guys blink and you're no longer pressing against the door, it's cooler. And there's bars. So you're touching the door of the mausoleum.
Whew. Well, to say we were wrong about this place is an understatement.
Still haven't really enjoyed my stay, though.
Right. Maybe
But I
just
guess
wrong
it's
about her.
Not her fault. She's giving souls another chance, and those souls have free will still. Sometimes
Yeah.
they make poor choices. But either way, not a huge fan of Sildextra.
Me neither.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
A witch?
All right, my bad.
Syndrix, do you have the key?
Yeah.
As you kind of like look to pat yourself down, but your fist is holding the key.
Yeah. Yeah, right here.
And it's a strange one, and what looks like ceramic to Syndrix, it almost feels like fleshy.
Horrible.
Gross.
It feels fleshy.
Hey, could you
You
stick
hand-
your flesh key into my tunnel over here? And
Hey.
Fondle my orb.
Oh,
As you press it in the lock, the key almost just like splits a little bit and curls around it as the chain just kind of as the gate just kind of pulls open.
all right, fellas. Don't touch anything except the orb that we're being pulled to.
yeah, you guys saw
Are
what
there
she
any-
did to our nervous systems.
Are there any weapons? Magical weapons nearby?
As
We
you-
maybe should have left
Hendrix.
that shard in him. Bad timing to get the shard out.
As you take a few steps down, the gate behind slowly closes as the chain just and you see the key just flop to the ground and then just melt into the soil.
Good.
Okay. Do we feel a pull with our medallions?
You
Or
pull out your
our-
amulet, I believe,
Yeah.
as it's just this tug down deeper into the mausoleum.
Well, Syndrix, do not touch anything, please.
I am going to stand by
Um,
Syndrix, and if he ever reaches out, I'm gonna I am your shield, whatever he's
You
reaching.
make a presence roll against me.
I'll keep going in, following this tug.
As you lecture Syndrix heading down these stairs, it's not long before you hit a small landing, and a few more steps down leads you to this rather open room. These stone pillars seem to line the sides as they hold up these small rounded cubbies, and
your eyes go wide. Treasures galore. Reggie, your heart skips a beat. You can just feel the powerful magic emanating from some of these items.
Right. Fellas, look, I feel it too. You know what she said. We've seen that thing. We don't want it to be here. Cendrix?
At the far end of the room, and you can now just start picking up once the awe starts to wear off. It's a scent of blood. A blood fountain. And there's two arches on the opposite sides that lead into what looks like another room.
That fountain will be us if you reach for anything.
Yeah. Think about home.
Are there any large, like, two-handed weapons lodged partially into stone or something? Something that looks like it requires a challenge, but also like a great reward.
Yes, there are several of these just incredible weapons of all sorts.
Hey, you're talking about the sword and the stone section? Yeah, there's a whole room of those.
Yeah.
I'm very
None
interested.
are stuck in stone, but they are displayed.
I'm prepared to cast Mystic Tether if I need to.
As you pass by some of these objects, there's... Fought back that yawn. Oh.
Very good.
As you walk through these objects, some even seem to call out to you in your mind, whispering great things and power. There's this golden lamp that curls, that kind of rattles towards you. You just kind of feel this temptation to rub it. There's a statue moves towards you and bows. Just all these
No, thank you.
incredible things.
Was that
Not
a challenge?
interested.
I am channeling the forest that I walked for 9 years endlessly and just picturing myself walking forward. Nothing's around me.
Luckily, nothing seems to try to put sway over you. As you all walk your way through, and the scent of blood grows stronger and stronger as you find yourself right in front of it. You turn to continue through the arch. Something kind of pulls your attention as you're walking through. And you just hear faintly, but distantly.
I fucking knew it. I knew we weren't getting out of here without this thing.
But that's all you hear. Faint and in the distance.
Maybe we should pick up our pace.
Let's hurry up.
If we grab all the treasure right next to the orb,
Slap him in the back of the head.
we'll get out before. All right.
It's actually not a bad idea, but let's keep going.
As
She
you
can
continue
see all.
forward.
True. I didn't actually say that.
At the same exact time, you grab.
She can hear your plan, is my point.
Oh,
Yes,
don't
I
grab.
can.
Don't
But-
grab the magic item at the same time.
As you're walking, you suddenly stop, dead in your tracks, as something pulls you heavily to your left,
No.
and you see a pedestal. On it, this swirling orb. And as you approach,
It's the orb, fellas.
your bracelets and your suppliers of the boon kind of rattle towards it, kind of vibrating at this point. Kind of, Reggie, you kind of swirl your hand over it, and you can just see visions in it. As it swirls and passes, you see a beautiful city of crystals. You see a burning landscape. You see a mountain bathed in spring.
Huh. I recognize those places.
I hope we don't get sent to the wrong one.
As something pulls you all to touch it.
Same time?
Same time.
I'm nervous.
3,
As
2, 1.
as you grab it, the orb starts to swirl. And you see something you haven't really seen before. Almost like showing you the entire world of Tolnira. It spins and twists as you kind of look between your fingers and wonder, as it kind of just hones in and swirls and stops. An aerial view of a shantytown that seems ever expanding. It's God's Gullet. And in your heads, you hear, "Ready to return home?"
Please.
"Then home you shall be. You have much to do. Some need to rebuild. Some need to regrow. And others need to find a place to put their roots. Now, it was nice meeting you. Farewell."
Collection is beautiful.
As as you guys feel a tug and a pull, and the cool, dark air of Tolnira brushes against your face
Oh man.
as you step
And then
out of the maw for the final time.
we hear
Oh.
yeah.
Right behind us.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that. Sorry,
I
guys,
hate
brought
you
a plague.
too. Have fun.
yeah. Are we like in this tunnel in the where we walk in
Oh
usually?
my goodness.
You are out.
I'm immediately gonna grab them and like pull them in close. Be like,
Oh yeah.
holy shit, boys! I'm not gonna lie. For a second, I did not know what was gonna happen. I
I
was
didn't know it was
barely
going to
holding it
happen the
together.
entire time.
Hey fellas, can we get away from the entrance a little bit?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, my sword! And I'm gonna start to run back.
As Cindrix disappeared.
Yeah. That's the last.
Immediately takes another one. His cannon
That's
in
the end of
you.
his story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never returned.
Forgets completely how it works.
Okay, we walk
Uh,
forward.
As you guys walk to God's Gullet, why don't we talk a little bit about where your paths lead?
Yeah. Okay.
What's your epilogues? What's Oz's epilogue?
Yeah.
I like to imagine there was a time as we're leaving where we're kind of discussing what the next step holds for all of us.
Yeah.
And at some point, likely, the idea of returning home gets brought up for most people. And somebody would probably... The question would eventually get posed if I had any intention, or if Evander had any intention of heading back. Just even to see how things are going, or try to figure out what was going on with that rumor. But no, Evander never returns to Zathos. I think he used to dream of that and returning home as a hero with open arms. But now this idea of returning home and potentially receiving that hero's welcome for something that they think that he sent back that killed an entire village of people, or even just the merit of the walk itself, and now what he knows is really going on there, like, makes him sick. So he never returns for fear that he will be welcomed back as a hero. Instead, he would go to Seabend. He would fulfill that invite that he was given. And even though there are probably some people that will think of him as being this person that sent back that weapon or changing the tides of that war, he'd rather be hated by the people that he agrees with than live around a bunch of evil men who celebrate him for this fictitious act of glory. And besides, he heard that Seabend has a pirate problem, and Squire of the Streams and Sentry of the Shores has a little bit of a ring to it.
Yeah.
He loves an alliteration. So I think that's where he would end up. Obviously, helping out with either of his other friends if they ever called for any.
Mhm.
Reggie, after these conversations in God's Gullet, he quickly departs. You guys know exactly where he's going. He goes home, takes him a while. When he arrives, much of that forest has been taken over by this like black kind of ichor mold, and his peoples, his family, are kind of pressed together in one section, and they're not doing well. Their magic is fading, and he arrives, and he's kind of nervous to do it, but to his surprise, his family just welcomes him with open arms, that they just missed him. And you guys obviously don't see this, but you would find out that he never actually told them that he took the walk. This whole time they thought he was still in Springhaven, trying to figure out what to do next. But he arrived. Yeah. He arrives.
You're like, Jesus, school was rough on you. You look like shit.
Yeah.
Traumatized the fuck out of you.
Right. He doesn't even tell them that he thinks he found a cure, because he doesn't know if it's going to work. And one day, like that first night, he goes out by himself right into the heart of where this mold is, this suppressing feeling. He takes out this salve that Oz gave him and recalls the runes and tries to cast this spell. And it starts to work. We'll say it doesn't like immediately cleanse it, but it pushes things away and starts to do what it was proposed. So then he goes back to his people, tells them, they go look at it, and they actually go to that center point that he created and start rebuilding there. And like over some time, not a ton of time, but Reggie allows himself to relax, spend time with his family, talk with his parents, specifically his father, about what things are looking like. His father is getting old for the fungal race and ancestry. And he tells him he's not interested in being chief. And in the quiet moments of the nights, he actually just finds himself thinking about you guys, you three, and just wondering how you guys are doing. And he doesn't do it yet, but you can tell he's at some point, he's probably going to leave and go find you guys and just see how you're doing. And that's Reggie.
Did you want to go, or?
Yeah, I can do Oz. As Oz returns home to Seabend, and he finishes this ultra concentrate, this catalyst for Reggie's spell, something that can help, as far as Oz knows, push things forward. A more permanent solution for Reggie long term, seeing and how the salve that he gave him worked so well. But that's for the far future. But Oz is largely welcomed home. Things seem to slow down for him, and his thoughts often drift to you guys on your walk, but he's honing in and focused, working hard on Reggie's task. And after weeks, he sees friendly faces again. And over time, as times move on, Oz leaves his position as Warden of the Coast. Son Ruli takes it. And Oz goes to become the Warden of the Sea
Oh,
and assists the people of the islands around. And from there, he continues what he used to do. Make medicines. Travels a bit more, is kind of what he's a bit used to now. Bouncing around locations. And people always come to know Oz as somebody who always has a story to tell.
love it. Love it.
All right. Cindrix, I'd say, would probably be the last to leave God's Gullet, which probably still wouldn't be that long. And I'd go straight as I journey towards the Arubish Isles. I'll kind of see everyone else home on the way. And when I'm back, after all this time passes, while I'm there, I'm focusing on rebuilding. And specifically, Cindrix would go to the island that used to hold the Izithkor Monastery, where all that remains now is rubble. But he goes and he finds still firmly planted in the foundation the large stone tablet that has the core values of the Izithkor Monastery scratched into it. And, what it takes to be a slayer and what it means to be a slayer of the Arubish Isles. And he makes a decision there with his brother to rebuild the monastery around it, to try and revive that history and that tradition of his peoples. And then, some time passes, months perhaps. The next time us four would have like a reunion in Seabend, Cindrix would approach you guys and tell you that there's someone he would like you to meet. And there would be a female Dracona, my age, who be like, "Hello, this is Navia.
Navia.
And this is my lady." And as he kind of reaches around, he pulls over a ginormous egg.
Oh, no way!
He's like, "I'm gonna be a dad."
Slides of his head.
Oz shakes his head. Well, I hope you're ready to have a helicopter, grandfather.
Yes. I was gonna say godfather, but I guess at your age, you can be both.
Cindrix, you're gonna be an amazing father.
Thank you.
I
You'll
agree
be
with that.
Great warrior. Or she.
And Oz will turn to.
It's gonna be
what
a
was her
boy.
name? Navia?
Yeah, Navia. Or Navia.
And give her a wink as she kind of leans back and just like, thanks for introducing us.
Your ultimate wingman, Oz. Yes, I love that. Incredible.
Yeah.
I love it.
Wow.
Is that
All
it?
Did
right.
it.
Yeah. Well,
Guys, we did it.
That
thank
was
you,
great
everybody.
success. Yeah, thank you. That was fun.
Wow. 16
didn't expect
weeks.
Maurice to be the final boss.
Yeah, I realized that things got pushed around.
Right.
So it's like
That was awesome.
they
That
can
was-
make Maury Maurice the final boss, or they can fight Grosk.
Hey,
Which,
just
to be fair, it's a good thing you didn't fight Grosk. Grosk would kill you.
right.
Yeah. Well,
I got that impression.
Yeah.
I thought it was a very fun way to do it, and it was stupid and silly, but I think that's exactly what we needed
Right.
at the time. It's good.
Yeah.
But for all you viewers out there, this was the culmination of 16 weeks that we spent creating this world together. We each took turns being the GM for 4 session mini arcs. This was super fun and experimental to do. So
It
it was
was
a blast.
It worked out really well. I think we all were on
Yeah.
the same page the whole time, subconsciously.
I loved it. I thought it was better than I could have ever expected. I think
Right.
this is the time typically in videos where people say that, let us know what you thought about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
if you liked this format, we're definitely talking about doing more like this in the future. We're gonna do some more one shots and some silly stuff based off of kind of our initial principle, which was like random things thrown in at the beginning and having to adapt on the fly. And so there will be more of that, but we really like this kind of mid-length campaign format, so we'll probably revisit that several times too.
Mm-hmm. And that guy you saw in the beginning, he'll actually be here.
Yeah,
Oh,
Skyler is
yeah,
a
I
real
forgot
human.
He's a real human.
Yeah,
He-
and he was really here
Rest
from the
in jail.
beginning. So
Yeah.
yeah, he just
Forgot
hiked for
about
6
you gotta
months.
trust us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
explain it
talk
more.
more about that next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But more to
Well.
look forward to in the future.
Awesome. This has been a blast.
Thanks
So
for
you guys
staying
have
with
been
us
watching.
the whole
We've-
time.
we've
Good
loved
job,
seeing all your-
everyone. Yeah.
everything. It's
Oz,
been
Warden
amazing.
of the Coast, and Shepherd of the Streams bids you all farewell.
That's right.
Bye.
Bye.